Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. That means it is time for, well, questionable decision making with me, Iden of the Black Pants Legion, and my co-host here.
It's me, I'm Kai.
Hello. So we are going back to Bloodstained, and I don't know why, but for some reason my splash screen, it should be the one that has like the full mistakes were made thing on it, but somehow it got swapped in OBS. I don't know. Okay, for those of you who have your bingo cards, beginning of stream scuff, here we go. Take it off. Might as well be goddamn free space.
Yes. Yes, it may as well be.
Yes. Bully Snake, yes, this stream's flavor is nun milk. You are correct. I don't want to make nun milk candy, love. That sounds horrible, especially since it'll be rock candy of evil.
Yes.
Like she's an evil crystal nun. That means bad things. Oh my goodness. So a brief quick update. Saris is in her little enclosure, and her tail is wagging up a storm because her mom just emerged from the bedroom. And she's like, Mom is here.
Because of course she is.
Pet Redeem might here. Give her some love.
I can do that, seeing as mother is now in the enclosure.
Her mother is now in the puppy enclosure and giving loves. Oh, an eye break? Okay. Well, we'll start out with an eye break. Okay.
Indeed.
Oh, she's grunting? Yaw. There will be a pup date today. It just won't be in the form of a video. It'll be photos. But, yes, there is definitely going to be a pup date today. Did I just hear a Storm song join us?
Why, yes.
Indeed.
My
Hey, Storm.
God. Hello.
Hello there.
Greetings. Okay, I lost count, so I break over. Like, I'm bad at this.
That didn't take long. That didn't take
I'm
long.
bad at this. I am a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. Honest. Sincerely. Not at all. I have no idea what I'm doing.
No,
But that
not
adds to the fun of it.
Indeed. Hey, Storm, I have a query for you.
Queer away. Wait,
That's a loaded statement.
not what I meant.
That is a very loaded statement. Do you have a stream icon?
Well, yes, let me send it to you.
Yes, throw it my way, because that way there will be all three of us represented instead of just me and Kai.
Wunderbar.
Inclusivity of all the personalities present. Yes.
As there must be.
Yes, correct. Correct. Is she being a princess? Oh my
This one
goodness.
was drawn by your very own Lady Red.
My God. Oh, yep, I recognize that art style.
I would hope so.
What was that, love? Yep, it's the one you made for Storm Song. Okay, so I am going to... Oh my God, I just looked at our DM history, Storm, and I see the last picture you sent me before that, and I'm horrified. My God, why?
You should show it to the audience.
I will not. Facial hair was never meant to be so horrifying. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know. I found that on the internet one day and I was like, there it is.
Oh God, he's huge. No. We need We need to tune this down. We need to tune this down.
Bloop.
Tune this down. And probably drop you down to about... you need to be seen by, everybody.
Mercury, please don't say that my storm schlong is huge. I don't need people to know that. That's me.
Jeez.
What? Why? My God, why? Why would you do such a thing? Oh. Anywho, with that horrifying concept done, yes, NNT, yes, Ninja. What a horrible night to have a brain cell. What a horrible night to have the curse of brain meat.
Brain meter no like.
The brain meat no want. What's that, love? Ah, yes. Very good. Escaping the puppy enclosure is important. Alright, so I'm seeing that we have 5 pages, 66% completion. There's a whole buttload of bullshit that we haven't bought yet. But, a big old spooky castle happened because we've killed the 4 bosses. So, fuck completionism. No, there's no nun cheese involved, thank you. No, we're not doing nun candy either, love.
So I'm working on the traits system for my role-playing system, and in reviewing some other, systems and how they've handled it before, I'm just amazed at the absolute word salads that appear in D&D systems.
You're not wrong. And there's the puppies yelling.
Yay!
One moment.
Yeah, they do that.
Mayor Emperor, please don't talk about molding nun cheese.
No. Yes, the pups do have opinions on trait systems. More importantly, Ceres is in the puppy enclosure. Pip is not. Pip came to the door of the puppy enclosure to investigate, and Ceres took exception to this.
She does that.
How exceptional.
It's almost like she is supremely pregnant, getting ready to... Ow. Shit. Getting ready to give birth, and is not at all happy with anything that is even a moderate inconvenience because of how tremendously uncomfortable she is.
Yeah, that one.
Ow. Ow.
You're just taking everything to the face them, aren't you?
You shut up. There we go. There's help. See, I'm fine.
Until you get hit again.
Oh. Also, that reminds me. I didn't do a thing. Because
You did not.
I'm not what you would call a smart man. Also, do I smell pee? Pip, did you pee somewhere?
You smell post. You smell pennies.
No, I smell...
You smell stink shit?
I smell boy pee.
You smell a naughty pupper.
I do say... Yeah, he peed right behind my chair.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. It is potent.
Chat, remember to request the dog to pee at your leisure.
No,
We'll
I
have
don't...
chat redeems for this.
No, we do not need chat redeems
No,
for
lad.
the boy peeing.
No. No.
That would be incredibly not okay.
Yeah.
let's not and say we didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not say we did, because that's a no.
Oh, I jumped into that.
I saw.
No, you didn't, Kai. You saw nothing.
I did see.
No, you did not. Oh, God!
With my own eyes, I also saw you nearly died then too.
He saw it with his
shut up.
looking peepers.
Indeed.
Oh, well.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, I didn't equip the water breathe. Oh, my God.
So you just kind of stuck your head in there and...
Yes, I
Died
stuck
immediately.
my head into the water and immediately drowned.
Well done.
That is entirely what happened, which is incredibly dumb.
Well done. Good job.
Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I have water breathing. Which,
That's good.
all things considered, especially when the water is inverted, that feels exceedingly dickish.
I mean, it's not like you couldn't see it.
Well, yeah, I could see it, but at the same time, still. Holy shit, making it instantly fatal like that?
Is it not instantly fatal if you fall in feet first?
If you fall entirely in, sure.
Because hitboxes in the nose, I expect.
The hitbox is stored in the balls.
What? What?
The hitbox is stored in the milk.
No, it is neither of these things.
The milk is stored in the balls.
No!
I don't like that. Nope.
Moving on.
Damn, you people are weird. There's something clinically wrong with you people.
Evidently so. You're still just taking damage. Bruh.
Yes, because I'm not what you would call a pro gamer. I am in fact
No.
bad at this.
Hey there, Rimward. Hey there, Silicon.
Ow.
Hey, lads.
Ow! God damn it.
The Night Owl is on top of his task today. Hey,
just-
like,
I'm just glad that he didn't comment that, or had to comment that milk is stored in the balls because.
Yes, he did.
Did
Oh,
he?
no, hitbox, not milk. Nope. Not just hitbox. He could have done that, though.
Night Owl, you know what you must do.
No. No. I refuse, you fucking degenerate.
Stormsong gained trait, Degenerative Regeneration.
My god, how horrifying.
Gain back hit points every time you make someone cringe.
Ah, he planned on it, but he couldn't. So you were lucky.
Pip, once again, refusing to leave his girlfriend in peace.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, based on what you've told me, aren't they more like husband and wife than boyfriend and girlfriend?
I mean, sure, we'll go with that.
'Cause, like, those are his babies, right?
They are, in fact, his babies. goddamn fairies showing up goddamn everywhere.
So
Fuck
why are you
off,
staying here?
fairies.
Then? Like, move.
I'm trying.
You were sitting there in the one area, just back and forth slapping them. That's not trying.
I was. Yes, it was. I was trying my absolute damnedest to get past the goddamn fairies after I broke the fucking bits of breakable shit that I was trying to break.
Angerous pupper noises.
Pip is continuously poking at the edge of the enclosure, and Saris is incredibly tired of his shit.
Thanks, Turds.
What is Ninja Turtle done? Oh my god. You fucker.
Iden naively grateful.
Pip, fuck off, boy.
Fell.
Okay, Quinn, I can't even be mad about that one. That's, you know, appreciable. Meanwhile, into the sphincter.
That's clever. Good job, Win.
Yeah.
Quinn.
Yay!
Can now write a Tolkienian story about Iden and his adventures to hug people.
Indeed.
Fuck off, Satan. Ow. Those were
The spikes
pointy. Yeah, and she wasn't supposed to stand up. I don't know why she
Noted.
fucking did.
I
But
saw you were ducking under there and then just decided, I'm a headbutt this.
indeed, it's
Shit
because the
kicked.
nun has no sense of self-preservation, apparently.
Because
That's
that's
crazy.
What?
Okay.
Well, this is great. Let's just, you know, tango with the Satans over the Zord juice.
Yeah. That is what you do.
No!
Well, there's the Zorg juice again.
Yep. I hate you. I hate you, burning ghost thing. It's spooky and it is full of bullshit.
Yes. Yes, it is. Too high.
Yep. Which is very, very unfortunate. No! No! Fuck!
Oh,
I want to jump onto the stairs.
noted.
No! What? What?
Hmm.
What was that? That was
fire.
not at all what I told you to do, you silly biblical bimbo. Ah!
More fire. Much more fire.
The biblical bimbo does the dumb. I hit jump again. clingy noises.
It's not your day, is it?
No, it is not. What? No! God damn it.
Silicon's apt.
Meanwhile, the pups are being right bastards to their mum.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's really not. No.
More ghostly fuckery.
Indeed. Ow. Ow. What the fuck? No! No, not
Ghost-
ninjas!
Ghost ninjas.
Fuck.
Double stealthy.
I don't want ninjas of any variety.
Well, that's unfortunate because you have ninjas now. Of a ghostly variety.
You have ninjas. It sounds like a very bad house infestation. I'm sorry, but you've got
Is it not?
ninjas.
Is it not at this moment in time?
Pip, you need to fuck off, boy. You're... Pip! So, ladies and gentlemen, as previously stated, Ceres is supremely pregnant. Pip does not understand this and wants a playmate. So he is hanging out at the edge of the secured puppy dome, the enclosure where her babies will happen. And she is disgruntled about it.
Stop. You are fine. He can't get to you. Hey, come away. Move. Stop. Get out.
My goodness, these dogs. I love them dearly, but my goodness, these dogs.
Yeah, they're a bit like that. That is Hotfoot.
You're not... Ow! Wrong.
That's fire. More fire. That seems to be today's theme.
Yes. Praise be unto Zorg. There is fire.
Indeed.
Oh, god damn it. No! Fuck you!
Even that thing has fire.
Fuck
Just
you,
leave.
dragon!
Just leave. Fuck this place.
Yes.
Just leave.
Fuck everything about this place. It is bullshit.
Indeed.
It is made
is.
of maximum quantities of highly refined dildonium.
Yeah.
Do not want.
No. No, do not want.
0 out of 10. Would not Satan again. This looks like the prep for a boss room.
Doesn't it just?
This looks like a boss room.
Mm.
Behold, the sphincter of the dimensions. The extraplanar orifice beckons upon us.
No one. No one.
No, no, 0% one.
Hello, Digiman.
And indeed, Silicon, that is how today is going. Seeing now the quote.
Mm-hmm.
Gaze unto the orifice.
No. No.
Oh hey, it's the same as the last boss from the base game.
Oh, so it is. She has to have her own version, apparently. Because she's just that special.
I don't know if I'd say it's her own version.
Well, it's her own fight, then.
You know, I like frogs. I don't like the satanic frog tongue.
No, I don't think you're supposed to.
Fuck you. Yes, we're gonna continue. I didn't come all this way for fucking nothing.
You just need a lot more monies, because you're not doing too good on that.
I mean, yeah, but it's always half your money, so if I keep dying,
Oh, okay then.
then it doesn't really matter. It also
okay, I
doesn't...
thought it was flat fee.
No, no.
Okay.
It changes based on the amount of money you have. And the other nice thing about it is that it doesn't rob me of the, you know, demon bits that I've looted. So
That is nice, yeah.
all of these remains are still useful.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that it was flat amount, and if you ran out, they just put you back to the last save.
Oh, did you, Samurai? How good a show did they put on? And yes, Sykes, it is in fact the butthole of the damned. This is the butthole that Satan's battle mech has upon it for getting X number of kills, per, you know, BPL tradition. Oh, good, I don't get to respawn the things. Alright, fuck it, we don't get any more ammo. We just go.
Well,
You know, I'd be upset too if I was just a head on a extendable schlong neck.
yeah, so would I.
Ow, get me out of the ouch cat! Okay, being trapped inside the ouch cat is not great.
No, it's not.
They had a few good licks. Okay, that... You know what? That was a good one. I'll give you that one. Okay, nope, there it goes. Fuck it. Don't care.
There are.
I don't need all of the ouch, Tome. I don't. I don't want all of the ouch. Ouch is bad.
Well, it's bad for you. It's probably better for everyone else that's watching.
I did not mean to throw that.
I gathered. Because there was no point to you throwing that.
Indeed. That's ammo that I will wish I had later. Yeah, if I had to stick around with Long Frog and Long Cat for all eternity with absolutely no break for, you know, a bit of privacy, like, it's already problematic that the dogs demand to be there whenever I have to go poop. If I had Long Cat and Long Frog do the same, I'd be like, no, fuck off, I want some time to myself.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
for
shit,
sure.
Tome. Well, thank you, dude.
Thanks very much, mate. That's awfully kind of you.
It really is. Ow.
Harold, why would you do this? Why? Why you say these things? Such hateful, hateful things. No ferret, but ferrets are cute, if nothing else.
I do love me some ferrets. Ow, Bubbles? What
Yes.
the fuck was that?
That is probably the worst layer of tongue I could think of. And no, you aren't wrong, Harold. You aren't wrong, but why would you do this? Why would you say such hateful things? Ah, Troop the Whoop Cat.
Yes.
You're getting a lot of mileage out of that shield.
Yes. Ow.
Almost like it's handy.
Oh god!
Yeah, that's decidedly unpleasant. Hey, Mo.
Ow. Oh, Froghead's down. Ow.
Well, put the frog to sleep at least, but still got the other two yet.
No.
He was gonna.
He
was
wanted
gonna.
to.
I mean, he did do it, he just missed.
Yes. Which was entirely the point. Ow. Oh, god damn it!
You forgot to get out of the cat.
I was trying to use my invincibility thing, but the pause button came too late.
Oh,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Which unfortunately means now I don't have my potion anymore. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way. The
Yes.
pro gamer no-hit way. Which,
That's not gonna happen.
no, it's probably not. Though, admittedly, the last time you said that, I did in fact slap... Well, actually, no, I'm thinking of different... Never mind. I'm thinking off-stream. There was a boss fight I fought where somebody said the exact same thing. It's like, oh, so you're just gonna no-hit this thing? I'm like, bitch, watch me. But that wasn't when people were watching, so... Having an audience
stage jitters.
Yeah, having an audience automatically reduces competence by, like, 75%.
Yeah, of course.
Eclipse, you're right, I am missing the pro gamer requirement. A, I haven't used any gamer words tonight. And B, I suck at this.
I feel
Oh, thank you, Opkier. Fuck me, we're hitting, what, tier 4 hype train now? Well,
Mad lads all.
yeah, well done, all of you nerds.
Oh, Harold, don't get me wrong.
The hype train
don't
is
doubt that he'll
totally
get it
for the
done.
puppies, love. Ow.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the puppies. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
You should definitely be hyped for the puppies.
I really am.
Ow. Fuck.
And yeah, Harold, I don't have a lack of faith. I have a lack of faith in this attempt. Everyone's feeling super hyped today, apparently.
Apparently.
Thanks, Harold. I don't know what we did to deserve the hype, but thank you.
Yeah, like, it's incredibly welcome. Do not get me wrong. It's just confusing and alarming. Ow.
Indeed, and no midstream pup date yet. No.
No, we haven't hit the pup
We haven't
date
been
yet.
going that long. We've really only just
There it
started.
is. There's the death.
Well, there we go.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
You're all mad. Thank you all so much.
Fuck, we hit level 5. Holy shit. We hit level 5? Okay, so Samurai, the ultimate pup date is not gonna happen just yet because she's still pregnant. Once
Indeed.
she is not pregnant, the initial reveal of Puppy Cam with the babies is gonna be probably the pup date you're hoping for. But we ain't there yet. Yeah, those beans are baking. They are baking.
Almost baked. Almost.
Yes. We're getting there. Alright. I need to find a place where I can buy potions. Can I buy potions from you? No. That reminds me, though.
No, that's a good
Theris!
point, actually.
Theris! Fucking chill! What's a good point, Kai?
The ultimate pup date is, oh shit, I gotta go.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Red already has cursed you with that.
Oh, no, she didn't curse me with that. She's saying that what is going to happen is we're going to have the... Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it, Mr. Tomzak.
Thank you.
Thank
as
you
well.
indeed. Yeah, what she predicted is it's going to be 2 a.m. in the fucking morning on, like, Christmas morning, where there is fuck and all people available to actually do us anything resembling help. Like, we're gonna be alone and unafraid in dealing with that shit. I'm the one who said, oh hey, maybe it'll happen while we're mid-stream, and during stream it's gonna be suddenly oh shit, puppies, and suddenly we go
you cursed
offline.
yourself.
Yes,
Okay.
I did. I cursed myself. NNT, being hyped for pups? Yes. Gamer words? No. Let's not be hyped for gamer words.
No.
Gamer
Gamer
words
words
not
less good.
Yeah, gamer words are not good. Okay, so I can buy one potion. Let's see if I can get a second. That's enough for a second potion.
Good. You can probably want another 2 for safety.
You're right. Also, there's at least one gatekeeper that I could probably afford to buy shit from now. I will need a lot more coin if I want to buy any of the trade-in shards, though, because those were, I think, 150? Gamer word height. What is wrong with you people? No!
No. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you really want the channel to experience that kind of, you know, problem?
I definitely don't.
Neither do I. Like, fuck, man. I already know I
Please.
swear like a sailor, but shit, man. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Okay, I haven't been up here
Did you,
yet.
man? Nice. Hitbox, frame data, speedrunning. There's your gamer words. Stop hassling us for them.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're not wrong. Those are in fact the deep magics of the gamer. I guess I'm not actually a gamer, guys. I lied to you this whole time. I'm not a real gamer. I'm just a nerd. I'm just a nerd who's chilling out.
Yeah.
NNT? No, I'm not gonna say them. You cannot trick me into it that easily.
Nope. No.
I'm on to you.
Not happening.
Night Owl, no, fuck is not a gamer word. It never was.
Of course not.
Fuck is simply a, punctuation mark
Yes.
for, lowbrow dorks like myself who don't have more inventive ways of swearing. Notoria? Where the fuck is Notoria?
Well, it's notorious for being difficult to find.
No shit. I think it's a town.
It looks like it, yes.
Okay, you know what? Let's not... Night Owl, exactly. Like, fuck is punctuation. That is exactly what I just said.
I return. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Then, indeed,
good on your end.
indeed, Storm. Also, fuck.
I went to get water, and then the dog needed to go out, and then he was distracted by everything.
As
Dude,
happens,
that's
yeah.
a fucking mood. Right now, the dogs on our end are very much in that mood where Saris has a belly full of puppies, which means her innards don't have room for, well, innards.
Yeah.
Platforms out of thin air, passing through solid walls. Humans are
Yeah.
terrified. Bitch, I stole those powers from demons. What is wrong with you? Ooh. Oh.
Oh, well, that'd be nice. Yeah, if you could get it. And that's a good point, Minis. Fuck is the only dash in fix in the English language. Example, in fucking credible.
Yep. It punctuates the syllables.
It does.
Indeed.
Like, fully agree on that part. Okay, so I need a lot more coin. You know, the thing that I just lost a shitload of.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be somebody I can trade, demon bits for coin.
Probably.
Where's Phlegethon? I'm sure I've been there.
Phlegathon is
Yeah, it's
volcano.
it's in the bottom. I've been there, and I've been beyond there.
Mhm.
Okay. Puzzle Pulsar, we're like PBS, except we can say fuck. Yeah.
Can and do. And do.
Ooh, a box.
So are you in, like, the hells right now?
So, to give you context, because you weren't here for the, immediately preceding however many months of Bloodstain stream, let's do a recap episode, everybody. Okay, so, mankind in the Renaissance to Victorian ages started realizing that science good, alchemy not really so much so, at which point they started doing the thing. And in Britain, the Alchemist Guild are like, motherfuckers, we want money. Why you do this? And everybody's like, yeah, but science. And alchemists are like, demons. And everybody's like, fuck them. And the alchemists are like, okay, fuck you, demons. And then demons. The volcano erupts, blots out the sky, demons happen, everybody's scared, bullshit occurs, people die, demons banished, alchemists are bad, so on and so forth. Fast forward, like, a decade. Because during the Demon Crisis, it all got brought around because the alchemists discovered that they could turn Satan powers into crystal rocks, and they could stick them into orphans to make them power. And the orphans were used to make demons, or to summon them, at least. Well, one such orphan who had the most magic demon rocks of all was asleep for that whole period in a magically induced coma. She wakes up and is like, what the fuck happened to me? Oh, hey, your best friend who also has demon rocks in his skin just summoned the Satan Castle. You need to go do something about it. She's like, what the fuck? He was my friend. And they're like, I know, motherfucker. He did some shit. And she's like, fuck, put me on a boat. I gotta deal with this bullshit. So she gets on a boat with her buddy who's like a junior alchemist who's like, man, the alchemist did some fucked up shit, but it's okay because I'm a good dude. And they go to the fucking spooky demon castle, and they're like, oh, god damn, your childhood friend's a douchebag now. And he's got this bitch with a camel for a crotch that's kind of like riding wingman for him. And, of course, our protagonist orphan's like, what the fuck is happening? So she slaps her way through the Satan Castle, punching demons in the taint, and stealing their powers in the form of magical Satan rocks, until she finds out, oh wait, my buddy's possessed by the camel toe bitch. Cool. Except I can't...
You're forgetting one other part.
What's that?
You're forgetting another part where she like shoves those demon rocks. It's like,
oh, I'm gonna
right
get
into
to
the
that.
uterus, just
You're right.
everything.
You're right. Like, well, no, because that implies going by the conventional passage. That goes through the stomach wall. Like, it's full frontal.
I didn't say it didn't.
Full
I said,
frontal
like,
crystal
into.
stabbage right there.
Yes.
Anywho, so she's like, motherfucker, this camel toe bitch is fucking possessing my childhood buddy with the Satan rocks in his skin. I need to do something about it. Well, the nun's telling me to go do all these things, and she's a friend because she's a nun, and nuns are like good people and shit, but she's got a douchebag friend who's like a samurai with a robot arm from the Middle Ages and shit, who tried to kill me the one time, but now he's telling me that he's the good guy, and he gave me his sword because he's like moon bro and shit, and he's here to kill the moon, which is supposedly the camel toe bitch. So I'm gonna take the moon killing sword, and I'm gonna go find the camel toe bitch, and I'm gonna stab her shit. Oh wait, now my demon stone friend is dead. He turned into a rock. I'm sad. Okay, I'm done being sad. It's time to fuck some people up. So we go and chase down the camel toe bitch, who's the moon, and find that she's like, okay, well, my plan to summon Satan failed because you killed your boyfriend with the Satan rocks, but I'm going to use you to summon Satan instead because you've got more Satan rocks than he did. And we're like, bitch, you thought, and we take the moon sword and we stab her in the fucking face, and she dies. And then we go and find that the nun is actually behind all of it. She's like, yeah, I actually have more Satan rocks than you do, and I'm very upset because, motherfucker, 10 years ago, everybody started screaming and dying and shit, and God didn't do a goddamn thing, so I hate God, and I want to summon Satan, so I've got the demon rocks in me. And you're like, fuck you, bitch. You just caused all of the bullshit and made my best friend die. So you stab her in the face. She's like, fuck you, psych. I summoned Satan. And you're like, bitch, you thought. And you punch Satan in his goddamn taint until he goes away. At which point now we are in the sequel, which is Classic Mode 2, where you are playing as the Crystal Nun, you know, the Satan Rock Nun, who wakes up and is like, man, I just got my ass kicked and I'm pissed about it. I'm made of goddamn Satan rocks and I'm angry. I'm gonna go punch Satan in his dick and steal his power so I can go back to Earth and I can fuck up the people that punched me in the taint. And that's what we're doing.
You know, Squid could learn a thing or two from this mental flashbang. Silicon Soul, shut up.
Oh, that is high flattery. That is high flattery.
Yeah, because I've caught like 6 of these, and
Apparently, Squid could learn from that verbal diarrhea, love. Yawgmoth, you're very welcome. I had a lot to say about the plot of this game because it ultimately boils down to orphans, Satan rocks, angry evil nuns, dickhead samurai with robot arms, and fucking Satan getting punched in the taint.
so usual day of living in West.
Oh, we also forgot that somewhere in the mix there was an old dude who was one of the old alchemists who's like, I'm gonna steal the bad book. And you're like, fuck you, you're a dickhead. He's like, I'm gonna steal the bad book and you're gonna fucking die. And he tries to fuck you up because you're getting in the way of him stealing the bad book. But you end up punching, your childhood orphan friend in the face, and he's like, oh shit, he had the bad book and now he doesn't, and I'm actually a good guy. And you're like, what the fuck do you mean you're a good guy? You were trying to kill me and I'm the good guy. He's like, well, I was only trying to scare you a little. I'm like, no, you fucking weren't. But now it's time I died. Well, I don't fucking care because you're a douchebag. But yeah, but you gotta go kill the demons. I'm like, no, John, you are the demons. And then he was a fucking zombie. Except not really. That would have been honestly far too kind for him. I hope he rots in hell, but still.
Hey,
We'll have
I love
to
the
clip it as a
I love
highlight.
I love the "No, John, you are the demons" reference, and also, this just sounds like an average day in West Berlin.
With the train wreck of a recap. Tried too long a rant for clip. You'll just have to double down now, won't you? I'm glad I can entertain you people with my bullshit. That is the plot of Bloodstained in a nutshell. Like, I need to do a video about that shit. You've got so many, hey, describe plotline of game badly videos, where they just do, like, cartoon characters doing stupid shit and ramble on the bullshit about that. I should try my hand at that shit, except I'm not a cartoonist. I can't cartoon for shit. I don't know how to animate a goddamn thing.
You can just
I
have them
could
bouncing
talk
around
about
the
it on
screen.
your stream.
That's easy.
Oh my god. So Lady Red's planning on starting a stream in January, which is going to be all about storytelling, writing, narratives, etc., etc. And I don't think she really understands exactly what she's asking for when she says I should talk about it on her stream, because she's going to get an unfiltered stream of consciousness bout of absolute verbal diarrhea like what you're getting right now that is going to drown her the fuck out. What was that, love? You did marry me. I don't understand why. Mistakes were made. You knew about this before it happened.
I would think that you would have, yes. This doesn't seem like it's a new development.
Mr. Jiggle, what is this about? Okay. Mr. Jiggle, to give you an idea of what we're fucking talking about, let's take a look at the character I'm playing. We have Boobs Mackenzie here, the nun with the crystal legs. She's made of about 75% Satan rock, but she's got the gazungaloids there strapped to her chesticles that tell her, hey, I have so much mass thrown around that I can fucking body tackle people with my memories and nothing bad is gonna happen to me because I'm gonna run you over like a fucking dump truck. Mo, okay, fair
Somebody
enough.
clip the part about the memories right now.
Fair enough.
Also, chat kind of got obsessed with the nun milk. In a big way.
Indeed. So,
and
yeah.
it has caused much consternation for Iden.
I don't even remember where the fuck the nun milk thing came from. I know we were looking for beast milk, which is an actual no-shit item for making food in the base game. And then, at some point, the talk about her bazungaloids, her gahonkadonkaroos, eventually evolved into milking nuns, and then it's evil nun milk because she's the bad guy, and she's made of Satan rock, so it's like evil mineral milk, nun milk. And it leads me to ask, look, she's part rocks, it's gonna come out semi-mineral. Does milking her make a smoothie?
No, not good enough consistency for that.
I mean, if you can... yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, I don't know. It's either going to be too chunky or too dusty. Not great for it.
If it all comes out from the same orifice, it's got to be reasonably similar consistency, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
Yes, Yawgmoth, Honkadonkaroos. Rimward, when was the last time I had a nap? Motherfucker, I slept last night. I'm okay. I'm just dumb. I'm not sleep deprived. I'm just stupid.
Also, I never can get this wonderful image of this, big ol' U.S. military type guy that you are with this suave little English woman.
I'm big in the military fashion no, I'm not even gonna finish that fucking thought because it's not worth finishing. I'm not big, I'm just fat. Okay, no, I take it back. I am big because my shoulders are fucking huge. And, shit. But I am still fat. Fuck.
Just also with
Extra
naturally white shoulders,
chunky
yes.
nun milk. Oh.
No.
No. No.
That's even worse. That's curdled.
Stares at 5 beefy layers of confusion. My work here is done. Water break.
I've just been mentally flashbanged again.
Seriously, before I encountered Squick and his train of consciousness shenanigans, I was aware of Old Spice commercials.
Oh, I love those commercials.
I'm on a
They
horse.
are the bestest.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man, then back to me. Now back to your man, now back to me. Like, fuck, man.
At some point, because I've been getting told my ability to say cursed shit is starting to get up there, and you just made this demonstration. Of course, there's Squick and Mad Ducks, and there's Cocanium. I want the 5 of us to get together and just do our own, drunk history cast.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
It takes a little bit of prompting for me to really start going utterly apeshit like this. I can't just do it entirely off the cuff. But when it happens, it happens. It happens a lot. It happens hard. That's an innuendo. Okay, never mind.
Iden's words are like Iden's love, ruthless and fast.
Ruthless and fat.
Indeed.
Whoa there! Oh my.
No, I have prompts for you during Red Stream. This is the kind of shit you're gonna do.
Oh my god.
I now have prompts for you already for that.
That you'll have to take up with her because, yeah. Let's
Well,
see.
she did say do it on her stream. It's like I have prompts.
Kai is saying he has prompts for me for when you start streaming, and
I heard that. Ah, yes.
summarize Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak. Okay. Do we want this to happen? Do we really want me to stop doing what I'm doing? Because I'm not going to be able to play the game and do this at the same time. My brain has only got one thread in this processor. Remember, I have 2 brain cells. One is perpetually overheated. The other is overworked and stressing. Can we do this? Sure. Is it a good idea? Maybe? Keep this ranter rolling. Summarize games while playing Number Munchers? No, because I'll fucking suck at Number Munchers. It's primary school math, and I will fail at it because the brain doesn't do the 2 things simultaneously. And I'm doing arm gestures where nobody can see them. That's how riled up I am.
Please, we need recovery time.
Oh my god, Lady Red's setting a poll. Hang on,
Wonderful.
do I smell more poop? Did another dog poop in the house?
Maybe.
And it's not just that the dog pooped, but the dog pooped after eating beef, and dog beef poops are just unbelievable, and I'll smell it all the way upstairs, and it'll remind me of 7th grade math, and then I'll get dumb.
I don't see poop, but
Could have just been a particularly rancid
it could
fart.
have been that the dogs just crop dusted the ever-living fuck out of me. That is a real possibility. Because
Of course it is.
Pip is potent.
Yes.
Pip's intestines are frankly a violation of the Geneva suggestions. Lady
Fair.
Red has done the patrol. I don't think there is poop. He just farted like a Clydesdale. Okay. Okay. The last time I encountered a fart this pungent, I was riding a horse. We're walking along and he's just going
Every step.
with every step. I'm like, fuck, this is what riding a horse is like. It's horrifying. Get on with it, rant about gameplay. Oh my god, you people. Okay, okay. I don't even remember what it is you wanted me to rant about.
Rise and Sunbreak.
Rise and Sunbreak.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the next one. Yes.
okay. Rise and Sunbreak. Well, clearly y'all have fucking y'all have voted, and you didn't allow
People have
for
once apparently.
you didn't allow for goob expenditure for me to try and rig the vote in the favor of playing the game. So I guess we're gonna do this. Okay. He got nicknamed Couch Fart. Yeah, that sounds like a house pet. Honestly, it really does. The game's so boring you didn't finish, Coyote? Are you talking about Monster Hunter Rise? If that's the case, then I am sorry, man. I am sorry, because there is so much shenanigans in Monster Hunter Rise that I could have a good time about. Way too easy. Sorta. They did give you Tenet. I'm assuming you're talking about the movie. I haven't seen it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, there was a minimum requirement here.
Yeah. I have to have experienced the thing to be able to describe it. All right, so
Don't start, you two. I just sat down.
pups, kindly no. I'm trying to do a ramble here. I cannot ramble with bork 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 borka borka bork. Did I fight Risen Valstrax? No, because I haven't fought Risen Valstrax because frankly I value my life. Also because admittedly I got to the end game and then I got distracted because I have like the turbo ADHD and I'm like, oh hey, I'm playing the thing. Suddenly another thing. Ooh, another thing. I'm gonna do the thing. Wait, what about that other? Fuck the other thing. I fought some of the Risen monsters. I haven't fought all of them. Anyway, okay. Let me get a drink because I'm gonna need it because fuck, I am talking way too much. It's making
There is much.
it's making the tongue go water. So give me a moment.
The silence is now deafening.
The silence is deafening.
Give it a moment.
Why you don't throw shinies? Shinies don't do it. Shinies on their own aren't interesting enough. They've got to be fascinating shinies, at which point then suddenly, absolutely, you're right.
This is why we don't show random painted battle mechs around on the couches.
Depends on the battle mech. Anyway. The
Handfuls
exact
of them,
reason
my
why we
dude.
couldn't drink and paint. Look, Mo, we couldn't drink and paint because people kept asking me, hey, that board game you introduced us to, can we play more of it? I'm like, motherfucker, sure, I brought it for a reason, but goddamn. Like, I've never been so popular as during those fucking 3 days. Holy Christ. Anyway, Monster Hunter Rise. So, Monster Hunter Rise is the brave story of one ninja's quest to escape the attention of a pair of very creepy twins by punching kaiju in the taint until they give up, and then realizing that, no, you just made it worse because now the twins are possessed, and oh fuck, why are they possessed? Anyway, so you wake up, you're chilling out in your fucking weeaboo Fightan mansion, having a nice time, relaxing, and suddenly there are these twins who are like, oh, we're super sneaky. Bitch, no, you weren't. My dog's like, fuck, dude, there's intruders in here. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, Cucho. Fucking chill. Don't rip their throats out. They're friends. And they're like, hey, we're going to talk simultaneously like it's a fucking slasher flick. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, man. This is kind of fucking weird. So you go and you follow them for some fucked up reason because they walked in on you while you're in your underwear and you're like, double team? Sure. Why not? Oh, wait, no, you're freaking weird ass elf people with 3 fingers and like tiny feet. I don't understand the tiny feet. The tiny feet are fucking weird, but okay. So they're a pair of wife beater in chicks. Got it. Anyway, so apparently you're like the hunter of the village because apparently everybody else is fucking incompetent and they're like, "Hey, cool. Guess what? There's a fuckload of monsters that are gonna steamroll our village in a once-in-a-lifetime event, and you happen to be living through it." Man, that sounds like current events. I fucking hate living through once-in-a-lifetime events. Except that your Monster Hunter character's like, motherfucker, I live for once-in-a-lifetime events. I'm gonna go stab some monsters in the taint. So you go out on a massive genocidal spree of, I'm gonna kill everything that's not fucking human or human-shaped. And so you do. You kill the fuck out of fucking birds. You kill the fuck out of weird-ass sumo turtles. You kill the fuck out of Diggs. I'm sorry, Diggs. I know all you wanted was to mug me for some honey, but dude, that's my honey. I need to make potions and shit. Fuck off. Oh, Sad Yeti and Snow? Yeah, you punch Bigfoot out as well. All he wants to do is be emo and Snow, and you punch him right in his stupid face. So yeah, you're
Well, he
punching...
shouldn't have a stupid face.
Indeed. So you're punching out all these things, and you're punching out fucking birds and shit, and fucking angry cats and crap, and they're like, oh god, he's a fucking hunter. Oh shit, we gotta fight back. Oh, I'm dead. Blech. And you turn them into like fucking cod pieces and hats and shit, and you're like, man, I thought this was supposed to be a fucking rampage. And they're like, bitch, you thought there's a rampage coming? You're like, what do you mean there's a rampage coming? Tower defense game, fucking go. And we're like, oh shit, it's a tower defense game. Oh, I get cannons? This is fucking metal. I'm gonna shoot some motherfuckers with cannons. So you shoot some motherfuckers with cannons and you summon all the villagers who, surprise, surprise, unlike every other fucking Monster Hunter game I've ever played, the villagers are actually fucking competent at something. They don't just suck oxygen for a living. They can do things like stab monsters in the taint or shoot guns and shit. I'm like, holy shit, this is a novel experience. I'm not the only person who knows his way around a weapon. Everybody else in a Monster Hunter game, and I look at it and like, man, if I give you a gun, you're gonna suck start that thing the wrong way. If I give you a fucking knife, suddenly you're gonna be in 3 billion goddamn pieces somehow. Fuck, I'm the only competent human being in this place. But in the fucking village of the ninja bullshit, they're like, hey, we all want to fight monsters. We're not as good as you, but at least when the tower defense happens, we can at least do something, and we can make the tower defense easier, so you're like, okay, fuck it. And then Boom Boom Kitty shows up, and it's like the big bad that's making all the other monsters go, and attack your village, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? This kitty is made of explosions and hate. I fucking love it. So the whole then premise is now, okay, Boom Boom Kitty's the bad thing. It's making all the monsters do all of the crazy bullshit and go, oh, at the village. So what you're going to do is you're going to go punch Boom Boom Kitty in the face, and you do so. And it's made of like Satan juice and, Angie and stuff. And you're like, man, I'm going to make an awesome ass curse tat out of you. And the cat's like, no, please. And you fucking murder it and you turn it into a hat. And you're like, okay, problem's over. Except, really, it's not. Because Boom Boom
Of course
Kitty...
it's not over.
No, it's not over. Because Boom Boom Kitty... Yes, I know, Normetja. I need to breathe. N&T, yes. O2 warning. You're right. I do need to breathe. Give me a moment. I also need a water break. One moment. Fucking Christ.
I'm glad that's
Oh.
enabled.
Motorboating the Boom Boom Kitty. Bitch, don't you know it? When I turn my fucking axe into a circular saw, I'm gonna motorboat that thing's face completely off. That's how it goes. What did you walk into, Pistol? You walked into me doing a stream of consciousness description of the Monster Hunter Rise plot. We are at the point where I turn Boom Boom Kitty into a codpiece, because it is responsible for all the monsters going, and I quote, on the village. I can't do that. Keep a straight face. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Fuck. Trying to regain train of thought. Train is derailing. Oh Jesus. And makes you leave boom farts. Yeah. I get you, love. So you punch Boom Boom Kitty in the face, and you're like, okay, the problem's over. Except one of the fucking mutant fucking wife beater in twins is suddenly possessed. And it's like, where's my wife? Like it's fucking Dom from Gears of War, except with a lot less Mexican going on. I mean,
And a lot
what,
less,
dude? And a lot less
sad there.
a lot less,
less sad.
yeah, a lot less sad, a lot less Mexican, a lot less steroids, a lot less chainsaw. And we're like, man,
Hey.
you took everything cool about the character away. Like, fuck, dude. A fucking
Wait, by Mexican, do you mean like yellow light filter?
no, like
No.
Dom was actually Hispanic in
Oh.
origin in Gears of War. You've got Marcus, who was stereotypical angry white guy, and you got his buddy, who was Hispanic angry dude, and the two of them chainsawed their way through the alien invasion like fucking
Yeah.
like testosterone fueled kitchen appliances with chainsaws.
It's
It was
a great
amazing.
buddy game.
It was great.
Great buddy game.
But he
yeah,
was
like
he
his,
also
his
was
surname is Santiago.
yeah,
Like he's straight up. Straight up.
yeah, he was also extremely sad because his wife was missing. Anyway, so
Which, I get it.
So you've got the fucking ghost of Dom, if he was completely emasculated, possessing the shit out of one of the wife beaterin chicks that was like creeping on you at the beginning. And she's like, "Where's my wife?" And you're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're possessed by the devil." And everybody else is like, "My God, there's another dragon we gotta deal with." You're like, okay, fuck, I've killed like 1 billion goddamn monsters so far. What's a fucking dragon? So you go on another murder rampage. You kill the goddamn fuck out of everything. Angry thunder dogs? Sure. Fucking murder kitties? Sure. Goddamn wannabe dragons? Sure. And suddenly you find that, oh yeah, no, there's a fucking Snoochie Boochie monster that's a big old fucking dragon thing with a weird Mosasaurus face. It's uglier than sin. And you're like, oh shit, it's attacking the tower defense game. So you go back to the tower defense game. You're like, fuck you. And it's like, ah! And it fucking flies away because you're too much of a badass. You flex at it and it's like, oh shit, I'ma die. And it fucks off. So after it fucks off, you're like, okay, problem's over. And then the other twin gets possessed, also by a dragon, but it's not the same dragon. It's like, where my husband? And you're like, oh, fuck, now there's two of them. So you're like, ah, shit. We got two of them. They're fucking bastards. I need to go vent my frustrations on the local wildlife. Once I'm done venting my frustrations, I'm like, oh, wait, hang on a minute. What do you mean you sent other people to go deal with the dragon? Are you fucking stupid? Everybody else is questionably competent except for me. Why did you send the C team to deal with the apocalypse? I'm right fucking here. I'm right fucking here. I am happy to do it. So you're like,
But you
okay.
were busy murdering. You were busy murdering the local wildlife. These were not local, so they needed someone to die first, so you could really get the rage on.
Except that, no, I didn't get the rage on. I just had the, son, I am disappointed face, because they're like, we have the person who can physically cockblock the apocalypse with his giant swing that's shaped like an axe. And they're like, nah, maybe that's a little too metal for our ends. We're going to send somebody else. We're going to send fucking Tickle Me Elmo to go deal with, you know, the fucking world-ending murder dragon. And he's like, tickles, and he fucking died. Like, they point blank tell you that the team they sent to deal with the problem is fucking dead. So you're like, well, fuck, man, you should have just sent the A-team in the first place. So you go and start punching the pregnant mama dragon, and she's like, motherfucker, husband, come save me. And he shows up, and you fucking murder his ass in front of her, and you're like, bitch, did you really think that was gonna work? And then you start punching her in the fucking pregnant belly, and it's like, oh man, I kind of feel bad about this. And then Boom Boom Kitty shows up, despite the fact that he's supposed to be your codpiece, and he fucking punches her too. So apparently, the moral of the story is, it is morally okay to punch pregnant dragons right in the baby maker, which is fucking mind-boggling, but sure. So you solve the apocalypse by punching a pregnant dragon until she dies. At which point, the DLC happens. Sunbreak occurs, because another country is like, my God, this guy's a fucking legend. We've got a horrible case of kaiju crabs. And you're like, did you say kaiju crabs? And they're like, yeah, we said kaiju crabs. I'm like, that sounds fucking horrifying. I don't know how I feel about this. And like, do you want to kill him? I'm like, yes. Yes, I absolutely do, because this is
They
an
must
affront
die.
against God. And so you take your melee weapon of choice, your giant anime fucking murder stick of choice, and you proceed to cure the kingdom of its bad case of crabs. And they're like, okay, cool. So you're like a ninja mercenary dude, right? We've got a lot of shit that needs to die, and we're willing to pay you in money and body parts. And you're like, I can turn
And
body
food.
parts into a new cod piece. Sold. At which point you do exactly that. You start punch fucking the shit out of all of the local fauna in this new kingdom, and they're like, we've actually got like a bit of a crisis because Dracula's here, and he's a fucking dragon. And I'm like, man,
He's pretty
Dracula's a
fucking metal.
dragon? That's fucking metal. And they're like, how do you know about this? Oh, because he's got flying leech things that are like doing bullshit. And I'm like, that sounds not like Dracula. I don't like that. And they're flying leeches and they're fucking stupid. So I'm gonna go punch every monster that they've sucked on because leeches are bad. And then, oh look, there's Dracula. Except before we can fight him, we gotta go punch the Wolfman out. Oh, the Wolfman's made of Fresium and he's gonna fucking punch me with his ice claws. I'm like, bitch, you thought. And here we go again doing the murder. And suddenly it's dead. Frankenstein's gorilla is dead, and now we got the Dracula dragon. The Dracula dragon's like, scree, I'm really fucking cool. And I'm like, man, I feel bad about killing you because you are as awesome as I am. Because holy Jesus, they took Castlevania Dracula and turned him into a goddamn dragon and made him like 50 billion times cooler. But I'm sorry, motherfucker, you picked this fight, you chose this smoke, it's time to die. So you kill his ass too. And everybody's like, yay! Except that the problem's not solved. Everything's getting worse. Because those fucking flying leech things are not coming from Dracula Dragon. It turns out Dracula Dragon was trying to stop them. So you just killed the good guy. And you're like, ah, fuck. And they're like, oh, it's the big demon monster. What's the big demon monster? Oh, it's a really stupid looking dragon thing. Oh, fuck, it's a really stupid looking dragon thing. Oh, well, you get at least the ship cannons and shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't need ship cannons. Just give me my fucking sword. I'm gonna stab it in its stupid face. Except they make you use the ship cannons because it's like trying to eat the world and some shit. And you're like, motherfucker, I live here. This is my world. You can fuck right off. So you stab him in his eyeballs. You stab him right in the fucking eyeballs. And he's like, I don't like that. And you're like, bitch, fuck you. I've got boats. And the boats open up with their guns and they're like, bam, 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 bam. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. And the dragon demon thing is like, ah! And you stab it in its fucking face again. And it's like, ah, I'm dead. And then suddenly it's fucking dead. And you're the hero of everything.
Well, there you go. And you can read more about it in the Bible.
Indeed.
Well done.
Also, at some point, Pistol, about 2 minutes ago, said he's past the 5-minute mark.
Yes. So whoever highlights that, link me.
Okay, so to comment, Mo, Nergigante was the good guy all along, correct. Evil Stew, 100%, Dracul, son of the dragon, agreed. And the fact that they made, oh, fuck, love, I'm being retarded. What's the name of the Dracula dragon again?
Malzeno.
Malzeno. Thank you.
The big nasty thing that's causing the Malzenos to be infected with Curio instead of the primal forms is called Geistform.
Geismagorm's retarded. I don't care about that. Geismagorm's a bitch. It deserved everything that it had.
You were thinking of Malzeno.
Yeah, Malzeno, the Dracula dragon, is 100%. So here's the thing about Monster Hunter Rise, is the Monster Hunter guys took a look at Universal Studios, like, old-ass monster movies, and they're like, holy shit, if we turned all of these into kaiju, it would be the coolest thing on Earth. And they were not wrong. Because turning Frankenstein's monster into a giant boulder-fisted gorilla was fucking cool. Turning the Wolfman into a fucking, like, werewolf dragon thing was fucking cool. and then making Dracula into a actual literal goddamn dragon that still fights like Dracula out of Castlevania was probably the coolest single fucking experience in Monster Hunter I have ever had. The first time I fought that thing, the moment it did the teleport fireball thing, I'm like, holy shit, I just came rockets because fuck, this is awesome! Yeah, Monster Hunter did the Dark Universe extremely good. Shit, Malzeno is unironically one of my favorite monsters. The only reason it's not the favorite monster that I have is because Pookie Pookie is a derpy, adorable jelly bean that must be protected at all costs. Yes, Pistol, you fucking heard me. I will not repeat myself. Thank you. Yeah, Monster Hunter really is you fucked up and killed the wrong monster, now unfuck everything. Admittedly, World, not as much so. Okay, World, yes, because Nergigante was the good guy after all, but when you get to Iceborne, Velkhana is still an absolute douche nozzle and deserves everything you fucking dole out to it. It needs to die. It may not have been the big bad, but it was still a fucking dickwad and needed to be put down like the diseased animal it was. Mr. Jiggle, your favorite monster is Bubble Fox thing? Okay. What's the name of that, love? I'm, again, being stupid. Mitsuzune? Yeah, Mitsuzune. The thing you need to remember, Mr. Jiggle, about Mitsuzune that might ruin this for you, every Mitsuzune that you fight is canonically male in heat. That bubbly, foamy mixture that you're getting doused in, I don't want you to think about... Actually, no, I do want you to think about where that came from. You're fighting the Coomer Dragon. You are fighting the fucking Coomer Dragon. And then there's the version that is Fire Elemental, which means you're fighting the Coomer Dragon with an STD. Congratulations, you just got fucking Monster Fox AIDS.
So does that mean then that like the worst thing to fight there is that plus Circumsaurus at the same time?
No. Circumsaurus is still fucking creepy. But the Coomer Dragon, you're actually getting doused. Circumsaurus?
Concerned Jewish dinosaur noises.
Oh, fuck! Oh. Okay, the fucking confused storm noise out of left wing just fucking sold it. Oh, Jesus, do I need to change games and introduce you to the Circumsaurus?
I was summoned on Circumsaurus.
You were summoned and circumcised.
Did we just summon somebody with that shit? Okay, hello, Mo.
Yes,
hello.
Hey, Mo.
Welcome to the chat, my dude. Circumsaurus. Yes, it's a thing. It is a wyvern that is made of a suction. It is. Okay, hang on. Here are the parts that make up Circumsaurus. It is a suction cup asshole, a pair of wings, a body made of ballsack skin, and an extendable dong with teeth for a head.
Okay, so Kezu, not Glavania.
Yeah,
not
I'm talking about
Glavios.
Kezu. I'm talking about
okay,
Kezu.
okay. I was like, explosive Glavios? Because I could see that, because that tail whip was just murder.
No. We're talking about Kezu. Kezu is Circumsaurus because that thing is a giant penis with teeth.
Okay, so red Kezu.
No, that's Circumsaurus that earned its red wings, and that's as much as I'm going to say because any more is TOS. Oh, God,
So-
Lady Red, you
shit.
said the fucking same thing when he did. God damn it, woman.
So, anyways, back to nun milk.
So, okay, Storm, very sincerely, are you familiar with what Kezu looks like?
This is from Monster Hunter, right?
Yes. I want you to Google Kezu. It
I'm
is
looking it up
spelled
right now.
Khezu.
Oh, that thing.
That
yeah, I
thing.
know what we're talking about now.
That is Circumsaurus. And yes, Mr. Jiggle, it can absolutely elongate. It is the extendo schlong with teeth.
And they make ice cream out of its babies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do. And its juice and meat is used in many pharmaceuticals, apparently.
Yes.
which
And
is
its
horrifying.
rare steak is its rare drop, just like a ruby out of a Rathalos.
Do you know that episode of Futurama where they're trying to harvest human horn?
No, but go on.
I'm not saying anymore.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
stream where we border on TOS as many times as we can.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are
tap dancing all over it.
we are
Yes.
edging
TOS
we are
inflation.
edging TOS as hard as we fucking can. And yes, I am using the wording very
You're gonna make me
deliberately.
ban streamer. Oh,
Oh,
Jiggle,
yeah.
Mr. Jiggle, look up Kirin cheese.
Time you played some games on this gaming stream.
It is about time we played some games on this gaming stream. But love, chat fucking voted for this. I told them the choice was between a long-winded stream of consciousness ramble on this bullshit, or I could actually get on with playing the game that I'm playing. And they're like, fuck the video games. We want to hear your fucking hot take on Monster Hunter. I'm like, okay, fuck it. We'll do this shit. The fucking dumb train has no brakes, I guess. Oh, no
Chat voted
games,
for lore.
only rambling, man. Yeah. There are 51 of
Evil
you
Stew.
fucking weirdos who are listening to this shit. What is wrong with you people, chat? There's
Why
50
are you
plus of
here?
you people who are here. I'm not that entertaining. I'm just dumb. But,
WBPL
okay.
76,
Remember-
we can legally be defined as entertainment.
Indeed. Also, that ramble has actually lasted long enough that we hit the point where it's time for the midstream intermission. Well done. Oh shit, and there's Super Chief subscribing. 33 months. Holy fuck, dude. That's almost 3
Nice.
years.
Nice.
Jesus, has this channel been going for 3 years?
Yeah, man. Yep.
And okay, Night Owl. Hold the fucking phone right there, bro. Yes, I'm gonna complain about the Shin Megami Tensei demon designs being too horny. You've got the fucking Incubus who has the fucking crescent moon dick that it does not try to hide. It's elongated dong. You've got the Angel is a fucking bondage queen. Oh, and let's not forget Mara.
The throbbing king of desire.
The Caucasaurus chariot. Simply put, Mara the Caucasaurus
Desire.
chariot is
Thank you.
as much fucking like it. That is the maximum amount of horny posting you can get in a monster design.
They put shorts on the Incubus recently.
why? The shorts aren't gonna do anything. You cannot restrain his girth. Look at that thing. That thing is
They want to
pointy.
try.
It's going to just punch a hole right through it. You could
So-
use that
Gold
thing's
cod
dong
piece.
as a stabbing weapon.
So, Iden,
Which I think
want
it
you
does.
To know that I'm going to clip you saying, "Look at it," for when I go through Persona 5 after I finish FF7. And I'm going to play that clip anytime we get to an enemy of questionable design choices.
You know what? Fair. If that is my claim to internet fame, is every time you see something vaguely innuendo, just look at it, then you know what? I'm okay with that. The
There's
only
no
thing
innuendo about it. We have a 10-foot penis riding a chariot on stage.
you're not wrong. The only thing that would be better is if you went full Zarbon with
Ardas, the gun is good.
the gun is good. That's you know what? Props for crossing the memes in a clever way. Zarbon, Zardoz, well done. Anyway, oh Jesus, and Lady Red's offering to make a gift to go with it.
Oh.
Fuck. This has evolved into a fucking weird ass stream. What happened tonight?
You decided to
Chat.
stop playing and take comments.
I
I
didn't
arrived at the
decide.
beginning of the
The
stream.
people made a vote about this shit.
I'm
They
not saying you
decided for
decided.
me.
I'm not saying
Also,
you're the one doing the decision. They did.
Anyway,
they're
aren't you supposed
choosing
to be
this.
Are you supposed to be doing like the pup date now or something?
it is time for the midstream intermission and the pup date. So, hey, bear with me. The stream of consciousness, the thought train needs to change tracks, shall we say. So we're gonna jump to the. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to jump straight to that. Okay, we're jumping straight to that. Hello, everybody. Behold. So, guys, a different streamer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? So a different streamer was doing an art stream last week. It was a fundraiser stream so that she could raise money for a new tablet because she needed a new tablet because she's a professional artist. And part of it was, doing baka doodles. Well, it turned into not a baka doodle because I'm like, hey, Sailor Moon dropping an elbow from the top rope, and she's like, this sounds fucking awesome. So she proceeds to go, fuck doing it as a shitty little doodle. I'm gonna make it a full-blown stream asset because you could put anybody in the ring now to just receive the elbow from the moon. I'm like, this is cool. So yeah,
Wunderbar.
I should
This is
put
a
Storm
proper
Song
moon
there.
drop.
I should put Storm Song there. Okay, hang on. Let me put Storm Song there. Image add existing Storm Song. Okay. Oh God, he's huge. He's huge.
All the more area to elbow.
Someone
right.
needs to clip that. Someone needs to clip that. I don't have the power.
All right. There you go.
He's sitting there singing innocently.
Oh my God, Storm Song. Why? Why would you quote that?
Turn him.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna comment that this is a artist who has zero previous exposure to the BPL, zero previous exposure to any of the buffoonery and dumb fuckery that happens on this channel.
That is very hard to believe.
It is true. Surprise, surprise, I actually have, streamers that I watch every so often that have zero to do with any of this dumb fuckery. And more importantly, here's the thing, Mo. Here's the critical thing. Last week I had to wave her off because she's like, hey, you said you're about to start streaming. I'm gonna raid you. I'm like, no! Because she is a wholesome, family-friendly streamer.
Oh no.
She
You
is
know.
family friendly. No swearing, no any of the, kind of dumb fuckery we get up to. And I'm like, you really don't want to do that. Your audience are gonna fucking implode. Holy
Watch
shit.
us first. Vet us first. Then make that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, she's like, I'm gonna raid Iden. I'm like, no, you fucking ain't.
Nuh-uh.
In granted, much more like G-rated terms, but I say all this and I'm having a great time, but literally this was what was meant to be like a 5-minute doodle that turned into a full-blown on-stream art project, and fuck man, this came out really well. There's another thing I want to kind of point out. So I'm gonna jump back to the game capture real quick. You see this right here, this blue-haired animu dumbfuck that is my face on the internet.
No.
She drew that. Like, legitimately, she is the one responsible for my online alter ego. So, she does good work. And somehow does so in a way that is remarkably innocent despite all of the fuckery that my presence can bring. So
Also-
She seems legitimately wholesome.
Exactly.
It's really
Also,
nice. Like, seen her short circuit. It's pretty great.
Also, I'm just gonna say that
All
after
right.
meeting you in real life, I became very confused, Iden, because that picture always had me thinking you looked like a male pole dancer.
Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to argue with that. Okay, I'm going to try and make sure I do this right. And this is the other part about it. So everybody here should be familiar with Lady Red's art, right?
Yeah.
The artist who did this piece is the art senpai that has been a tremendous motivating force and mentor to Lady Red as an artist. Ergo, I am going to do something that I don't normally do. And I hope I'm getting the Twitch command right. There you go. It does work.
There you go.
Because she is a small indie streamer. She's an artist with professional art background, worked for Hasbro among other things, and does really good shit on commission. She does great art. She is incredibly easy to work with and is very open to people asking her to do cool and fun things. I can't recommend her strongly enough, as demonstrated by the dumb fuckery you're seeing. So, very much would recommend go and check her out. Just remember, family friendly, G rated. Please, family friendly, G rated.
Very
So-
much preferably, like, just be nice.
Yeah, be nice.
To keep it around the Andy level.
Yeah. She's
Okay, now-
a good egg. And
Now I'm curious. I'm curious if she's worked with the Arts Coalition before, because I recognize that name. I think.
you know what? I don't know. I do not know. I've only ever seen her do her own thing, but admittedly, most of the time when she's doing stuff, I'm at work, so the streams that I do get to show up for are always a good time. Whenever she thinks she's gonna have a chill stream, it turns into chaos, and whenever, it's how it goes. But again,
Like
very
here.
you're not wrong, but very open to new people, very open to new ideas. I mean, for the longest time, she was a furry artist. My PNG model that I use for streams on here was the first human character that she had done in years. And she knocked it out of the fucking park, frankly. And then
Has
started doing a lot more human art. So,
Has she ever done anything with Asmodee or Evelyn Hill?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I'll
That-
ask her. Sorry, I have a couple of friends who have worked with them. The other game I brought in, because I've been a model artist for Ultimate Werewolf. I hate to say that, honestly. It was me modeling for the artist. I have to define that I did not make the art. I was just the person they decided to draw in the art. But I
So
recognize
you're
her
you're a
name.
werewolf then. Got it. Anyway,
I'm
I
grr growl.
rar
Growl.
rar.
I am some of the humans.
So I don't know is the honest answer, Mo. What I do know is that, again, pleasure to work with, never had a bad experience, consummate professional when it comes to actual business relations. If you're commissioning, she will be very communicative, very good professional. But really, the big thing is, look at the cool shit she did. And fucking, I want to give credit where credit is due. Because this girl did not know anything about wrestling. She did not know anything about the BPL, and she did not know anything about Sailor fucking Moon. She saw my shit post prompt of my character as cosplaying as Sailor Moon, dropping the elbow, and she's like, "This sounds awesome. Let's do it." So
Lol.
me, Howls, and Lady Red are all like, "This is how it needs to happen," and she's like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." So
Also, Ninja Turtle is suggesting we soft rate her, let her know Iden sends his
Yeah.
regards, and leave vaguely confusing comments.
as long
Yeah.
as you don't do anything that will prompt, mod action, so keep it family friendly, fucking do it. Go for it.
Yep.
I cannot speak for WBPL 76 as a whole, but for me, Iden Desir, fucking send it, man. Good thing she knows nothing of this madness. Well, she used to. She knows now, because when she found out I was going to share this on stream, she started looking, I think. But yeah. She also is very aware of what Lady Red does. So a lot of the dumb shit that Lady Red has done for art for the channel, she's aware of. So it's not that she's innocent, It's that she maintains an innocent channel.
Yes. There is a slight difference there.
And we
Uh,
do
Yes.
respect that.
I'm gonna try and pronounce this right. Mikade? Hello. Welcome to the
Hello there.
stream. You get to see Sailor Moon throwing the elbow on Storm Song. You're also here in time for the pup date, because now that I've done my bit, freaking trying to promote an artist that I strongly feel does great things. So, for those of you who have been following for some time, we do a weekly pup date, and you'll recently be aware that Saris is incredibly pregnant. Well,
We're here-
that's the wrong thing. Shit. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. Look at her.
Thank you, Ralphie. Oh my goodness.
Look at her girth.
She's a roly poly.
She is. She went from being a sleek, slim, hunting fit hound of a beagle to being daddy's little puddin'. Like, she started out being sausage shaped when she got pregnant. Now she is a full blown Christmas puddin'. She is
Yeah, she is.
huge.
Soon, she will machine gun babies out of her coochie.
You're
I want to give the Easy Bake Beagle all the scritchins and the lovins.
indeed. I would love if you could. Like, legit, come visit sometime. She would love it. She
She
is
will
a
have so many babies.
Sarah's.
Like,
400
I
babies.
want to introduce, because like Pip and the potato are very close in size. I want the boys to play.
Oh God, yeah. So the thing is,
Oh,
when
that'd be nice.
if Pip met Russet, he would have about 5 minutes of woo, 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 woo,
Yes!
and freaking the fuck
Yes!
out. And then after he got over the oh fuck, there's the beagle, there's another dog. Oh no, a dog in my territory. He'd be like, wait, play. And then
Yeah, he'd be
suddenly
like,
they would throw hands. Like
we would
old
immediately
friends.
get the Metal Gear Solid and just let it go.
Yep. So over Thanksgiving, there was a lost dog that was named Midnight. I found out from the chip that he had, that made for a very stressful time because we never actually found who he belonged to. Thankfully, we found the local humane society took him in, but Pip initially did the woo, and then after he got over it, the two threw paws like old friends. They were having a whale of a time, to the point where when I took Midnight away, Pip sounded like I was, well, killing his friend in front of him. It was incredibly sad. So yeah, Russet and Pip, they'd get on great, I imagine. But back to Saris here, yeah, as Lady Red is saying, her tummy is a furnace. She is tremendously fat, and you can see in this picture, sort of, her boobs are coming in, which is to say, those nipples, the milk sacs behind them are developing, because, and we're going to get to part 2 of the pup date in moments, she is less than a week away from puppies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very soon.
This time next week, unless something weird happens, the pup date is going to be a live camera feed of the babies.
A Popala pup date.
Yeah. We have
A Jiffy pup date, if you will.
we have a we have a webcam that is positioned to observe the enclosure where she is expected to give birth and where she will look after her babies. Next week's pup date, unless fuckery is afoot, will be a live stream pup cam.
Yay!
And to that end, I am now going to bring up... Oh, hang on. God damn it.
While he's bringing that up, I just wanted to share with you the mental image I had of Lictor, the Legion's artillery officer, pointing Saris at you and, her firing babies at you violently.
Jesus Christ. Look, dude. Within
Lady Red, you have something to draw now.
Within the week,
No.
we are going to have an experience that is going to be one of the smelliest, messiest, noisiest, most traumatizing experiences I will have ever had in my life, because I'm going to find myself along with Lady Red, covered in beagle blood and amniotic fluid. I've never been present for anything giving birth so far, and I'm going to be a midwife for her delivering in our home. God willing, she won't need us to take her for an emergency C-section. Please, whatever powers are listening, hear me. Let that not come to pass. We don't expect it to. But yeah, no, she's going to give birth in our living room, and this is a whole new experience for me. Like, this is going to be a wild ride from start to finish that I am not prepared for. And let's move over here. So, all right, everybody.
Oh, Storm, look up the unicorn, the rainbow unicorn gun from Red Faction 2.
Oh, I'm aware of it.
Okay.
Mr. Toots is a strange affair.
What was that, love?
Because of your feed.
Echo because of my feed?
Yeah, when
Maybe
you brought
you're
up.
Oh, you're right. Audio output capture. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Sorry for the echo, guys. Anyway, so this is yesterday, and Geth, correct. Significantly less poop. She actually emptied herself before the before it happened. I keep looking at the cursor that is right here and thinking, oh fuck, that's my mouse, and fucking myself
Not
up
so
with
much.
it. But yeah, this was yesterday. You can see that the babies are now starting to shift position to be ready to be born. So counting the skulls, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And of course the spine, so we've got this lad going down this way, this guy right here, this one going squiggly, this one I'm pretty sure is going here, and this one this way. The one in the back look like it from Alien. Yeah, it does. It really does. Like, holy shit, that was my first reaction to when I first saw one of these. Xenobeagles. Oh my god. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Whenever I come home from work, I might as well be getting face hugged because the two of them demand I sit on the couch so that they literally attempt to smother me with affection.
Oh.
I have had my face licked damn near off by these two beagles. But anywho,
Worth it.
so Ninja, yeah, there is not any space left for organs. As Lady Red said, she has to go and pee like every hour. Sometimes less than that. Sometimes it's every 20 minutes. Like the 2 hours leading up to stream, every 20 minutes she's pawing at the door. It's like, Dad, I gotta pee. I'm like, God damn it, girl, you literally just came back in. She's like, I don't care, I gotta pee. I'm like, because there's so much baby, there's not enough room for pee.
Makes sense.
And Boot Porridge, yeah, the little cursor up there, it messed with me. I was on stream, I'm like, why is my cursor not moving? My mouse is moving. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not actually my cursor.
No, not so much.
So the vet
Cursor Junior strikes again.
The vet says five puppies, which, that's what the x-ray shows, is 5 puppies. And the vet expects we're looking at about 4 days from now. Maybe 3 to... Okay, we'll be more... We'll give a little bit of wiggle room. 3 to 5 days from now. So, realistically speaking, Lady Red and I are expecting to have a very eventful Sunday. Yes, Ninja, P is displaced by the pups. P cannot be stored in the pups, Ralphie. That is also correct.
Indeed.
But yeah, we're expecting Sunday, which means, again, live puppy cam next week unless fuckery occurs. And I am as ready as I can be, and at the same time, not at all ready, because, oh boy. Oh boy.
4 days.
Miracle of Birth stream?
I
No. I'm pretty sure
Nope.
TOS will not allow that.
correct, they won't. But those are going to be Christmas pups.
You're not wrong. They really are. It's gonna be great.
Oh my goodness.
They are gonna be
Yes.
fantastic. So the
Scream
original
pupper time.
the original estimate was Christmas Day. Like legitimately Christmas Day. But their development stage, the vet thinks sooner than that. She was like, their teeth haven't developed yet, but otherwise they're looking good. Probably 4 days. I'm like, oh,
Very, very soon.
Those are very
Chemavax,
strong
yes,
babies.
I am definitely going to be a dog grandpa.
Dog paw.
I am going to be a grandpup.
Pup paw.
Christmas pup stream. What day of the week is Christmas? That's a Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday,
Yes.
my dude.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Not my usual stream day, so Boxing Day, maybe?
No, yeah, just like Boxing Day puppy stream. Oh my god.
I fully plan on streaming next Thursday, and well, again, puppies depending, because already Lady Red is very sleepless because she's staying close to the mama to be to make sure she's here to deal with her physiological issues.
Oh my god. We need to get, if we do that stream, we need to get Sleepy Pete on there so he can do his like British narrator voice. Here we see the puppies,
Fair.
preparing to receive them into the world.
Fair. Yeah, Beagle Boxing Day is very possible. It again depends, because if the puppies are such that we don't get to sleep and we don't get to do anything other than cater to them, then, well, okay, you know what? We can only do so much, you know? But the goal is to stream next week, and we will have, ideally, knock on wood, live puppy cam for y'all's enjoyment, and they are going to be so tiny and adorable. Oh my god. I'm gonna have diabetes after this is all said and done.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna be traumatized as fuck and covered in beagle blood and, like, shell-shocked. And then once that wears off, the diabetes is gonna cost me my feet because they're gonna be so sweet, I won't know what to do.
The amount of saccharin will kill you, yes.
Yes.
It'll be worth it.
It will be.
Mhm.
It'll be 100% worth it.
Like I've done it for a litter of bulldog puppies, dachshund puppies, and Dane puppies. So yes.
Fair.
Ninja asks, so there will be nun milk and pup milk?
Yeah. Yes. There will. Because-
There was grand dislike in that very short sentence.
You're not wrong. Oh my god, Lady Red's right. Once they open their eyes and start moving, I'm gonna die. I am gonna fucking die. I will not be able to contain the amount of cute that is gonna happen. Weapons grade cutonium.
Plutonium.
Yep.
I have $5 that half of them are going to follow Iden around.
Oh
and the lower
no.
half. Yes. Yes.
No. I will not be able to cope. I still have to go to work in January. I will feel so awful if that's what happens. Like, no, I don't want to leave you, my babies.
You
No
were going to
pup
hear
community.
all the little pup screams stab at your heart.
Don't do that to
Yeah.
me. Don't do that to me.
It's gonna happen. You know it will.
Yep.
Do not.
Because they want to be with Pop Iden.
I am hoping that they will want to be with their mom more, that being Saris. Oh, hang on.
But when they get to that like nine
Hang
week
on.
period, they're gonna want to be adventurous and they're gonna go to Pop.
Hang on. A breaking pup date. Pip is snoring, which means he is once again a Floridian honking beagle. He's just going, "Herk, herk, herk." Okay, Chemavax, a water break. I have already consumed all of my water, so I will have to return. Storm, Mo, Kai, y'all have the con. I need to go get hydration.
Oh,
Chat
no.
has demanded it.
Panties.
That means we all need to drink as well. This is the rules.
I have 2 bottles of mead next to me. I have no problem with this.
Mead's not allowed via Twitch TOS. Not for this.
It's honey and water. Shut your mouth.
See, if you just said it was honey and water, it'd be a different.
Ninja Turtle,
Didn't.
boo! Boo!
That's bad, turds. That's
For once,
bad.
I am in agreement with Storm. For good things. For good things. Normally, if I agree with Storm, I usually wind up the lesser for it.
Bone stretched.
Oh, I see. Ether. I will be doing weird things with the liquid garlic later. God help my sorry soul.
This is self-inflicted.
My God.
Yes, it is, but I'd rather do it to myself than other people. That way it's not malice.
That's a kindness. At least it's not, Malort infusions.
No, I'm trying to do liquid mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And for some reason there's liquid garlic, liquid cardamom, liquid thyme, liquid parsley? I have to go look at the entire stock. But I got confused because I decided to walk into a grocery store and it's like, oh, what is this? Why is it the size of a soda bottle? Who
That's a
needs
fair
this?
bit.
Yeah, I was like, who needs an entire 16 ounces worth of liquid garlic?
Liquid garlic. Oh God, no! You're
You
not talking
apparently.
about those.
Yes, good sir.
Oh,
Because I promised Doc gave me a stipulation that should we ever try to do
Mo,
the 10-pound massive meatball meat meal, I have to be there to help him.
Mo,
I have agreed to this. I'm working on timetables and logistics,
Mo,
and I will. We will
Mo,
do this. We will do the IKEA meat mission meatball.
Mo.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
I just saw what Ether posted. Sins of the Legion Nog?
Yes.
Why?
No.
Okay. So, Ether, I want you to make sure I'm not missing the mark here, but the Sins of the Legion is Dorito flavored liquor, Malort, and tobacco flavor juice all mixed together. And you're making fucking nog out of this?
I was so proud.
No like.
What?
Strong no like.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
We must weed out the weak.
Well, consider me weeded the fuck out because fuck, man, I am too weak for that shit.
Oh, come on, you drink some of the meads I had, especially the coffee one.
The mead wasn't bad. The Malort tasted like expired Sudafed and earwax. Combining that with Doritos and tobacco juice was already nightmare fuel. Making nog of it is just... We're going to
Worse.
transcend reality. This is where we're going to invoke... You know what? I got something for this. I fucking got something for this. I'm gonna... Pardon me, chat. I'm gonna turn on the fucking audio thing so that everybody can see the fucking audio that's gonna be happening here. Because, my God, this is what's gonna fucking happen. And admittedly, it is the season. So, stand by. Derpa 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 doo doo. Herpa derpa. There we go. All right, folks, this is what's happening when Ether is making his booze.
Look to the sky way up on
Yep.
high there in the
Yes,
night
it is.
stars on a right beyond the past now then at last prison walls break gold once away they will return mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here they will reclaim all in their name hopes turn to black when they come back ignorant fools mankind now rules where they will bend it's this against time for returning boiling and chilling food a returning season of doom scary solstice very scary solstice up from the sea from underground down from the sky they're all around they will return mankind will learn new kinds of fear when
like
they are
that
here
either.
to the sky way up on high there in the night stars on a right beyond the past now then at last away. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. The emperor pulls back like a hose where there's no death, monsters against time, but like burning coal, the turning road, a returning season of doom. Scary, 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 solstice, scary solstice, on the seas, from the ground, all stars sail on around.
Much better. This doesn't make me want to gouge my eardrums out.
It's also fun for a doctor's office playing that. They're like, oh, it's really nice music. And I'm like, you're not listening to the lyrics? Good, good, good.
Nope. No, they are not. Yes?
Audio.
I know that they're doing the double audio. Oh, sorry. Either way, Lady Red's telling me that my audio was fucked up. I'm sorry. I had to do it all the same.
Okay, we still love you.
Indeed. But the point that I'm getting across here is Ether is clearly a cultist of the old one, and he is attempting to bridge the gap between their domain and ours with his strange concoctions and potions.
I didn't know Whacker
Yeah.
had cultists.
Where we're going, we don't need taste buds. You're not fucking wrong. Grog Niggurath, yes. That is exactly what's happening.
I was going to make a comment about the number of things that Apocalypse Jim has been on that I've made or brought into existence, but then Storm did the Whacker reference, and I go, yes, because I am technically an avatar of... I am tall Whacker.
Ralphie, no, we are not. We are not doing that to the puppies as their first song. And Ether, all I can think of is now the song that's echoing in my mind. Do you fear what I fear? Yes, I fucking do!
As you fucking should.
The sane man does.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
UNC Samurai, you take that back. I refuse.
Okay, we need to go to the furnace of this. Trying to ignore the fucksuckery that is afoot. Because y'all motherfuckers scare me.
Yeah.
Holy shit, y'all motherfuckers scare me.
Handle it.
Yeah, the first music they hear is probably going to be some manner of metal or cyberpunk music because, well, that's just the... No! No! Fuck!
Hmm.
Damn it.
Mistake.
That's the shit that we tend to have playing.
To be fair, I would happily take Wrestling Star over the Mariah Carey White Christmas.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can at the very least upgrade my MP. Huh. Alright, bear with me because I am doing a quick gander at some things. I think I've bought all of those that I can buy. Yes, I am shamelessly using a fucking guide right now. Do not judge me.
I'm always judging you.
Well,
This isn't anything new.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You have dogs. You're always judged. No worries.
Also true. Let's see here. Yeah, I just want to find out where the last fucking health upgrades are. Because, you know, the whole, I don't want to fucking die when I'm fighting the bullshit boss at the end of the game. We already did that.
Yep.
Item list. Bottom of Cocytus Ridge. Dimension shift needed. Huh. Alright.
I do love that version, Sassy.
What is Zazie done?
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I pray to you, please don't take my soul.
My god. Chest on the top left ledge of Central Well. The fuck is the Central Well?
Probably in the center of things.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Okay.
He's really welling up with tears after that one.
I hate you so much. I cannot describe it in words, Storm.
Storm, it's nice that you and I are both back on the same side again.
Wait, when were we on the opposite side? I can't remember.
When I got choked out by Jake.
Oh, okay.
So, Mo, how long before you have a WBPLW appearance?
I think February is the rules. Because Zyku is helping me on something. I'm trying to figure something out for, as what you and I poked you about. The rules state it is from my induction to the Legion. So that will probably occur the second week in February at the soonest.
I see.
But yeah, trying to figure stuff out, get logistics running and whatnot. I might show up in some streams a little earlier.
So, I think you're missing what I'm saying. Are you usually around for Weekend's End on Sundays?
I'm usually around for Weekend's End. I'm usually around for shenanigans. I'm usually around on anything after 6 p.m. once I can close my lab down and get all my patients taken care of.
I mean, fair. So, I'm not talking about you personally showing up. I'm talking about when are you going to poke Hals and go, hey, motherfucker, I want to throw hands and wrestle.
Oh, he's given me opportunities. I've just never been able to sit down with him, and most of the time it's he's working on something, and then we get into like a 3.5-hour long conversation about other things, and production doesn't occur because I'm a social being when I'm outside of work.
That is fair.
Makes sense, yes.
Like once again, pointing to the, hey, Iden, we're gonna paint and drink, and it literally turned into a 4.5 social hour, and we didn't accomplish the thing we set out to do.
You're not wrong. Like, I wanted to paint and drink, but admittedly,
Everyone wanted to run game demos, and I was like, yes, I would love to see game demos of everything you brought.
I brought games, and I'm like, my god, I would love to run these games, because, admittedly, at home, I don't get to play them often. Because I just don't have the people to play them with.
And did
Like,
you not
it's
give
me
them,
and
like,
Lady
a full
Red.
series of lockdown?
Oh. Most of the time she's working, as she said. But even when she's not, 2 people does not a great board game night make.
No, but you had literally had the full cinematic experience of, what was it, Lockdown Nemesis?
Yes.
And then what was the second one? Lockdown...
No, we played Nemesis Lockdown a couple times. The first game we played was not Nemesis. It was,
Who Goes There?
It was Who Goes There, which is based on the same short story as John Carpenter's The Thing, for those of you who are fans of horror movies.
That did not go as anyone thought it would go. Or at least the antagonist thought it would go.
That was the first time I have seen the humans win that game. Legitimately the first time. At your expense.
I was happy to help.
But, yeah, No, just having a gaggle of us sat around the table just chanting, "Beat it up! Beat it up!" was magical. Like 100% a fucking magical experience having a gaggle of grown men all chanting to beat it off in the middle of a crowded room with nobody else understanding the context. Thank you, Ralphie. Ralphie was one of the people who was there for it. He was Ralphie's the one who started it.
Hey, Ralphie started
That
it.
doesn't
I
surprise me.
had to keep you mooks alive. That's all I did, and I made sure I did it well.
Ralphie's the one who started it because the alien was attacking as a part of the table event. And I was trying to explain it as the guy who understood the rules of the game. So I'm like, okay, so what you need to do is you need to roll X number of successes to beat, and then I paused because I was about to say beat it off, and I'm like, wait, that's a fucking innuendo. You have to roll X number of successes to beat the alien, at which point Ralphie, having caught what I was about to say, just takes it and runs with it. He's like, yeah, you gotta roll this to beat it off. At which point, it became the chant.
Which all 5 of us had to roll for.
Not just all 5 of us, there were a couple people who weren't playing who joined in.
Also, Iden, I posted a picture for you in chat.
Oh boy. Give me a moment and I will click on it. I'm horrified to consider what fuckery you have done, but we'll find out. What the fuck? Okay, Lady Red just clicked on it. All I can see is a lot of red from this angle. Oh my god.
It'll be you in 5 days.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and I'm scared.
I was tempted to give you hard eyes, but it wouldn't have shown through the red easily.
I am admittedly very nervous about this happening. I'm not gonna lie.
You'll be alright.
I will be. But never done this before. Big scare. God damn it.
Red, you were the balancing point for Iden in this.
Balancing. That's one way of describing it.
Yeah?
She is the last vestige of sanity in this household.
These things are not mutually exclusive, thankfully.
Facts. Ow.
You should probably not keep getting hit.
No shit.
Hey, surprise squid tentacles. I almost said that wrong.
Tentacles!
I'm sorry. Someone else showed me something to my right.
Ah,
I got
ninjas!
distracted.
The vet did trust her with needles. The vet has actually trusted us with fucking acupuncture.
Interesting.
So,
Please tell me your vet bill is less because they trust you with stuff.
I mean, the last x-ray was free, but that's more because the x-ray that they took the previous time didn't actually show enough to go on. So they're like, we're gonna do another because you paid for information and you didn't get it.
Okay.
Which is, the vet's good. The vet's good. But the big thing is, in the discussion of what to do during the birthing, it's part of the discussion was about, hey, the pups are going to come out in the sacs, the amniotic sacs, and if they are not torn free by their mom, you're gonna have to do it. and there's going to be fluid in their noses and lungs and stuff, and you're going to have to do something about it potentially. If they don't start crying and breathing on their own, you're going to have to deal with it. At which point, we've got the suckerator thing, the little syringe squeegee thing to deal with that. And if that doesn't work, she's like, the little point where the chevron that is the doggo mouth comes together is a acupuncture point, so that you can poke it with this needle, and it will cause them to expel the goomph.
Okay, you've been shown puppy CPR. Good.
Exactly. That is precisely what it is. It's like acupuncture for CPR.
Yeah. Doing CPR on a child, on an infant and a puppy are definitely things you never expect to do in life, but you're happy when you've learned them.
Correct. She also instructed us in, fold them over like so, because that will kind of squeeze the goop out of them so that they can breathe. And I'm like, that's incredibly useful to know, and mildly horrifying from a I've never done this before perspective.
Yep. I can happily say, never lost a pup to any litter, period. So.
That is good. That is a very good track record to have, and I hope to have a similar track record. Because, admittedly, I am very nervous. I have every expectation that she's going to do just fine. But that doesn't stop me from being very nervous.
My only advice is use it. You will have the strength if you need it.
Oh, I will. I'm sure. Like, it's not the first time I will have been in a, emergency or urgent situation. But it, at the same time, is still a situation that I am unfamiliar with, and unfamiliarity breeds, well, anxiety.
Yeah. It's anxiety, but never let it be panic.
Indeed. And one thing I will very, very much say about Lady Red is that she is not prone to panic. She is very not prone to panic when it comes to emergent situations. I'm very proud of her for her response in the few emergencies that we have been involved in. Ow. God damn it.
Not prone to panic is a damn good trait to have.
Shit. Ow. Oh! No! Damn it! There was cake in that breakable wall. I was gonna live, except I didn't.
Well.
Too young to drink. Get back. Huge.
Be right back.
Okay. Ow.
Okay.
Oh shit, I should have gotten the cake. Fuck! Let's go get the cake.
Yeah, you still can.
Yes, Ninja, I did say let her eat cake, because that's how she gets health. There's a reason she's got the big bazungas. She's got more
That's
than...
where it all goes.
Yeah, she's got all that cake in her.
I was gonna say, the rest of it's rock hard, so yeah.
No, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Another year old older and still the same dumbass. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell right there, boy.
That sounds like TK's hat birth. If
Oh,
so,
God
it is good.
damn it.
Bruh.
God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck you, goddamn door. Diabetes stored in the storage? Yeah. Nope. I wasn't even pushing the button, you motherfucker. Why? Why? Just
How many times is that now?
shut up.
Practice makes perfect.
Indeed, we must
Shut up.
practice door.
You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna skip that bullshit. Fuck all of you weird, freaky squidlings. This is not, in fact, Splatoon. I do not want your bullshit.
True.
It's the killer
Oh,
of the squid eye.
shit! Not a word. Not a word.
We
Words
won't
need
say
not
if
be
you
said.
made the cut or not.
I don't want to hear a goddamn thing out of either of you. Any of you, because I know there's 3 of you nerds. Ow. No!
That one was indeed a cut above the rest.
You shut up. God damn it.
Even the sides of the spikes. That's just rude, isn't it?
No, no, no.
You're just being very tactic. Don't worry.
I heard the flashbacks happening then. In real time.
You shut up. You shut up. How could you betray me, Kai, like this? Why would you be so heartless?
Because it's fun.
There we go. At being sharp tonight, you all are horrible. It's not milk liquor until it's fermented. That sounds disgusting, honestly.
Oh,
I return a pound lighter.
I did not
return-
need to know that.
You return to milk liquor.
Yeah,
You return to?
I don't need to know about milk liquor because that frankly sounds absolutely horrible. That sounds like a Mo drink. Because I've seen some of the drinks that you've introduced us to, Mo, and frankly, they're horrifying.
that is not my fault. Ether gave me the idea for the tartar sauce one, and it actually tastes
I'm sorry,
pretty good.
the fucking what?
Tartar sauce.
The what?
I don't remember who did it, but Ether was involved, and I was bearing witness. Someone wanted to make a shot with tartar sauce.
Why would you make a drink out of tartar sauce?
With.
Yeah, not out of, but with.
Because I can make good tartar sauce. I just had to, like, the recommendations, I believe, were Bailey's. God, now I gotta remember them all. Dark rum, Bailey's, tartar sauce. It's not bad.
Isn't that?
Thank you.
Because I can actually make tartar sauce with cream of tartar.
That's a weird addition to it, though.
Okay, you know how malted vinegar tastes for chips and like fish and chips?
No, I honestly don't. No, 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 no! Fuck!
This is gonna be a very weird explanation. Okay, so
Yes,
using
it
a
will.
good- using a good spiced rum. I used Kilo Kai. Using Bailey's almond milk creamer. And then
See, that in itself's weird too. Like Bailey's almond milk.
It is, but because I was using vinegar with the tartar sauce, I didn't want to curdle whatever I was using for cream.
Well, yeah, it's just odd.
Yes,
Like I get the reasoning, but it's odd that it exists.
I know, and people are like, let's do Bailey shots, but we will respect those who are lactose intolerant, which is awesome. That's really cool, and it separates very weirdly. But yeah, that Kilo Kai Bailey's almond milk liqueur, and then homemade tartar sauce using malt vinegar was not bad. It was not bad. It was actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
You're reminding me of the drink I read about once called the cement mixer.
You tell.
It is
I think I've had one of those.
It is a shot of Bailey's Irish Cream and a shot of lime grenadine.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming from a place that has a Culver's that makes cement mixer shakes, that's a bit of a letdown, sadly.
So the whole thing about it is you hold the Bailey's in your mouth and then you take the shot of lime grenadine, and you're supposed to have them both in your mouth at the same time, with predictably horrid results. For those of you who don't know what happens, it curdles.
Okay, since you brought that up, now I can tell one of my other stories. Where there's a game I played many years ago, and should I ever be intellectually disinclined to play it again, it was called Dice, where the participants would bring liquor of questionable function, form, and flavor, and write them on a die. And you would take however many dice of the participants and roll them, and make said mixed drink of whatever ounceage and proportion you would roll. One of the things I made, and unfortunately because we were like 6 or 7 rolls in, I can't remember all of it, involved Sambuca, rum chata, and Coca-Cola, to the point where when I mixed them, the Coca-Cola created a texture of a boiled egg.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it was, but the sheer fact that chemistry did this made it memorable. And it was like taking that rum chata, Sambuca, coffee, to those of them, and Coca-Cola, and downing a semi-boiled egg and drinking it. Thankfully, I don't have any memory of this recipe, so it will never survive nor exist, and I will never try to go searching for it.
Now,
But-
I am...
Apparently, the drunken ones of us tried to write all these recipes down, and thank God none of the writing survived.
Indeed.
That is a blessing, yes.
Oh, is that Satan?
Yeah, well, Bale, apparently. But I'm calling him Satan because he basically fills the same role.
Bale of wine, Bale Kitty. Okay.
Especially hilarious because Bale wasn't a name, it was a title. There were multiple Bales.
Indeed. I don't know much of anything about Goethean demons, so...
Storm on happy you were here, as once again, the questions that Iden and I have can only be answered by you. Just like we had at the meetup.
Well, that's fair. I'm only somewhat familiar because that's like not a practice I'm into, but I'm at the same time relatively aware of the general mythology therein.
Oh! Frog tongue to death.
Well,
So, while you were talking about these cursed mixed drink ideas, I remembered one that I think it may have been you, Iden, but it may have been someone else. I was watching a stream of someone, and this was just before I got into the Legion, so it may not have been you, actually. But I was watching a stream with someone on the WBPL, and we came up with a cursed mixed drink for a drinking game. And you were supposed to drink this every time Tex talked about, in a video, war being politics by any other means.
Okay.
And so if that quote comes up in a Tex video, you're supposed to drink. And the title of the drink was the Herr Clausewitz. It was 2 parts creme de menthe, 1 part vodka whipped cream flavored,
Okay.
1 part amaretto, 2 parts rum chata.
This is already
shaved-
way too complicated for anything I could have ever come up with. Or remember.
One shaved cucumber, and served on ice, either in a stein, a helmet, or a boot.
Yeah, that is way too complicated for me to ever remember.
Oh, the whole point was that it was a lot of alcohols that maybe went okay together, but would create the most, like, ugly kind of brown.
Ugh.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you just add a cucumber for some reason.
Yeah, you have me at everything. Like, okay, chata, mint. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've had mint mocha lattes that are like that. And then cucumber, I'm like, water? Okay, fine, sure.
Yes.
Ow. Uh-oh. Punch the frog!
Indeed.
Ow.
Preferably without being hit back.
I mean, that is, in fact, the ideal circumstance. Ow.
Yes. One more hit, use potion.
Concur. Frog is down. I repeat, the frog is down.
Poor frog.
I Kermit killer.
Ow.
Yeah. Potion. Yes. Yes.
Already on
There
it.
you go.
Ow, you fucking asshole cat. Ow, shit. Double shit.
Use more potion. Yes.
Yes. Extra heliums. Healthy.
You have one more.
I do.
Make sure you kill beforehand.
What's really ironic about the story that you were telling is that a lot of modern translations of the Ars Goetia will refer to the alchemy of the time as the sciences, because that was a new word then.
Yes.
And so it does lead to this funny thing here where it says Bale was known for teaching people of sciences and so forth. It's like, but he distinctly benefited from science being ignored in this setting.
Well, allow me to qualify.
Wishes will be fulfilled.
But
The
that again,
alchemists-
science also meant alchemy back then.
Yeah, the alchemists were scientists of a sort.
Yeah.
They
Standard.
just you know, the alchemical arts fell out of favor. Uh-oh. And I got the bad ending.
Well, where she gets back?
No.
Oh, so that's not the bad ending.
I mean,
That's
it's
not-
the bad ending for her.
Well, sucks to be her. She's a bitch.
She's stuck in her own personal prison. Look at how
Yeah.
uninterested she is. Holy shit.
Quite unhappy about being caught there and left, but that's a her problem.
She is so uninterested in that bullshit. Okay. We got an hour before it's squick o'clock because we're not doing numeric tonight. It is going to be a squick show tonight, which
Indeed.
yep, that's going to be a thing. All right. So there are 3 endings to the game. The endings are based on, I got the bad ending where you do not get to, you don't kill all of the hunters and you don't get all of the book pages. The
Oh,
middle
okay.
ending is you do one of those 2, and the good ending is you do both.
Ah.
So I'm about to try and go find the hunters.
How many did you miss? Because I know that you were actively looking for some of them earlier.
I mean, I found, I think, 2 of them?
Also, Night Owl points out that the useful arts was applied to both
Sciences and
sciences and engineering
engineering.
prior to the term. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a funny thing, how science has... Like, we've had science for a long time, but it just wasn't very refined and often was mistaken about certain things or couldn't explain certain things.
Well,
But then to think about engineering, which we've been pretty much doing piles of since the beginning of our species.
well, I mean, here's the thing, and I'm gonna steal this. I don't know where this comic page is from, but, and I don't know what company produced it. Like, if I knew the source, I would quote it, but there is a comic page I've seen do the rounds every so often where it's a dude in a medieval I think archer's outfit with a nasal helm who is basically holding an arrow and saying that, yeah, this may be primitive to you, but we're not stupid. We are
Oh, yeah.
just as intelligent as you are. We just don't
Just
have
didn't
the
have-
amount of knowledge to build upon that you do. So, assumably,
Yes.
talking to a fucking dude from the modern days, from the perspective of a medieval guy. But
Yeah.
here's a misconception that I find fascinating. So there's a lot of misconception about, because of the whole church prosecution of Galileo, for example, historically speaking, that it is a general misconception that in the Middle Ages the church suppressed science and advancement, where
They
you
funded it for like a fair bit of it.
exactly that's where you can say that it was the politics of the day that prompted that kind of thing. Because if you look back at it, the Middle Ages, the science of the day was performed by monks, Christian monks, and I use this in the term of Christianity, but across multiple faiths, there were scientists who, it wasn't called science in the day, but they were scientists all the same because they were doing what modern scientists do. They called it natural philosophy in the term of the Christian monks. I don't know
Well,
what-
natural philosophy as a term comes about in the late 14 or early 1500s.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's I don't know what the terminology is across other cultures because I simply don't know. But like, for example, the Muslim faith had its own fair degree of science and philosophical awareness, as did other faiths of the world. So you had the monks of the Dark Ages who were, in fact, very much performing acts of scientific research and understanding, because their whole thing was the concept that to better understand the world was to better understand creation, and to better understand creation was to become closer to the maker of creation.
Yeah.
So again, going back into the context of what we're talking about, alchemy being just another term for the science of the day doesn't surprise me, because back in the day they didn't have the same words that we did, but they understood at the same time the process of, I have an idea of how this works, let's test it and find it out. Let's see if it works, and when they see that it does or does not work, they can then refine it and figure it out. So, no, alchemy being a understanding of science is very much a thing that I fully appreciate. Because, goddamn dogs.
Don't get chomped. It's bad for your health.
Indeed. Because, it's very much a thing of our ancestors back in the day did the best they could with what they had. And what they had was more limited than we have, but that doesn't mean they were any dumber than we are. It just meant that they had less resources.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's also a whole lot of misunderstanding of previous iterations of our culture, well, of any culture, because we are inclined to want to think that we are at the pinnacle of a thing, and yes, we have technology that our ancestors didn't have. And as you pointed out, they built the foundations upon which that technology would come to us.
Yeah.
But a perfect example of this, this is coming from, my double major in college was history. One of the first things they drilled into our heads. Yeah, one of the first things they drilled into our heads. Do you know where the term Dark Age came from?
Go on. The answer from me is no, but go on.
The term Dark Ages was a term coined by Renaissance scholars and artists because they were trying to promote their artwork to the nobility.
I believe it. Ow, goddamn fucking evil Satan dog. But yeah, no, I believe it. And
the term is actually considered highly non-objective in historical circles.
Yes. And I see Ralphie making commentary about science coming from a Latin word. Yeah, indeed. And Mo agreed. Call out to the father of genetics, who, if I recall correctly, was in fact a monk who was doing experiments in his monastery.
Yep.
But yeah, it's one of those things where, the basic premise boils down to, we have a greater understanding of the world, which means we have a better place with which to base our new theories on. They had less understanding of the world, so their theories were based on less knowledge. It's not that they weren't as smart as we are, it's just they didn't have as much shit to go off of. You can only build off of what foundation you got. So, it's very much a fascinating subject when you really kind of get beyond the grade school pop culture awareness of it all and kind of realize that, holy shit, history is nuance. Which I'm gonna kind of poke out at Tex, because that dude is a historian with a fair amount of understanding of, well, shit, context really goddamn matters in history, because without it, you're talking opinion.
Yeah.
And, that's a distinctive thing. Ow.
And Shane Train? Okay, Shane Train. Yeah, that is exactly pretty much what it is. Because, like, what a lot of people don't realize is from the 9th to the 12th century is when the large majority of the classical universities are founded.
Yep.
Things like Oxford and Cambridge. It's the period in which the attempts to rebuild the road system where it had been damaged after years of lacking care since the collapse of Western Rome started to play up. There's a lot of overstatement of like the superstitions from the time and the what do you call it, loss of knowledge, which even itself wasn't a loss of knowledge. A lot of these people had migrated in without the knowledge. And so a lot of those perceptions are the byproduct of Renaissance and Enlightenment thinkers. If you were to judge the Dark Ages by the reasons we typically call them the, quote, Dark Ages, and again, the proper term is the Low Medieval Age, or Early Medieval Age, the term Dark Ages is often justified with, well, it was more violent then. Well, people were more ignorant then. It's like, well, no, we've established that they weren't more ignorant then. They were still building up towards where we are on that front, but they weren't just ignoring things. And to say that they were more violent then, it goes completely counter to how history goes.
Yeah, we've always been very, very violent.
It was definitely more shocking, but...
Considering everything that led to the late Roman age, like, the final decades of the Roman Empire were fascinatingly violent. Like, holy shit. They were exceedingly violent. Also, I just want to make the observation that we have gone from video game to fucking, like, dumb fuck on pixie sticks train of thought of video game descriptions to
But the miracle of birth.
To gushing on art and dogs to video game to historical conversation in the span of a single stream, and that fascinates me all its own.
And it's been fairly smooth.
It has. Like, there's not been any overly jarring segues here.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, I am trying to find the last of the hunters that I haven't murder-fucked.
Murder fuck harder.
Oh, I'm trying. Believe me. Oh, I think I've been to this one. I think I've already done this one. Yeah, I've already been to this one. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, there was the werewolf hunter here-ish, and I got the ability out of it. God damn it. Okay, so not Avernus Grove. Yeah, I'm at the point where I am 100% using a guide to figure out what the fuck I missed so that I can, you know, deal with it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I need to go back to Almadel. I don't want to burn my last waystone for that because, frankly, those cost money. So we're just gonna go the old-fashioned way. And, you know, punch the furries for getting in my way.
Oh, what's so mean? But they do deserve it.
So speaks the brony. Holy shit, dude.
Those nun boots were made for walking. Walking, what's they're gonna do?
Wait, was that Mo?
Yes.
Holy shit, you're still here?
Yeah, so I had to take the dogs out.
Okay, fair enough. You went silent for so long, I legit thought you had left.
Oh no, sorry. The whines were starting to get very, very loud. I'm like, okay, little potato has to go out.
Man,
And then the
that's
large
a
chocolate
fucking
doof
mood.
decided to run for God knows how long. So he's now sleeping at the feet.
That is a
Makes sense.
big mood because god damn am I familiar with. Oh yeah, the dog started whining up a fucking storm and won't shut the fuck up.
It requires all the cuddles.
Pip is extremely prone to just, I'm gonna cry a storm up because I'm not getting what I want. And what I want is all of my humans immediately available. How,
Oh yes, because
Cool.
how dare you?
The little potato was like, "This is Dad. He is mine." I'm like, "You were second in the house. The Labrador was first. Labrador will sleep on my legs, and then he tries to go sit in the Labrador, and I have to go wind him into a papa burrito and keep him underneath my arm until he falls asleep."
Yeah, that sounds about right. With Pip, it's highly entertaining because what will end up happening is he will sit on the corner of the bed and stare at the bathroom while if one of the parents is in the bed, he'll sit on the bed while the other parent is like brushing their teeth and doing the nightly I'm getting ready for bed stuff, and he'll stare at the bathroom door like, why are you not in bed yet? And the moment it is both humans in bed, he then proceeds to just kind of make a bloody nuisance of himself. It's like, okay, we're in bed now. Now I am going to make myself the biggest pain in your ass I physically can.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah, the whole
And-
point of like, oh, Dad, you're not going to bed. I'm like, no, I'm going to stay up. I my friends for another hour. I will talk to them. Okay.
God damn it.
Like, okay, Bubba, we're gonna go to bed. Nope, I want to stay here on the couch. I'm like, you don't want to go into the 5 blankets and get swallowed like a little baby. Nope, I want to stay here and be frozen on the couch.
See, we don't have that problem as much, because what Pip will instead do is go, I'm going to try and either A, sit on my girlfriend, or B, I am going to then curl up in a beagle croissant exactly where your legs are intended to be, so that your legs can't be there. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because my legs are here and you don't get a say in the matter. You're gonna have to deal with the fact that I now occupy this space, and I'm 30 pounds of bullshit and frustration that you're gonna have to physically move out of your way if you want to do so. And if you do, I'm gonna move to a more inconvenient place, and I'm gonna start licking you. And if I start licking you, good fucking luck, because you're never gonna sleep again.
Yep.
Because, God bless, he is a licky boy. And his tongue is like his tongue is like a cat's, in that it feels like you're getting face fucked by sandpaper. Like, you've got a fucking belt sander on low RPM that is currently affectionating your facial features, and you're like, oh my god, I just want to sleep. And he's like, nope. And suddenly you don't have a fucking face anymore.
I've never heard of the Dremel-tipped beagle before. I've always thought... I've always heard, like, oh, they're satin tongued. I'm like, that...
No!
I have...
Pip's tongue is an abrasive grit. Pip's tongue is a very abrasive grit. No, fuck you! Fuck you, dog! You little bastard! goddamn Satan dog. Fucking bastard. Fuck! No. No. No, you dick-ass bat. How fucking dare you knock me off? There we
Everything
go.
is consigning you to the void.
Everything and suck my balls. Oh, hey, that's the last... That was the last max health up. Okay.
Okay, so Samael just sent me the strangest video I've seen in a couple of days. Not ever, just in a couple of days.
I was gonna say, oh boy. This is going places, isn't it?
So, I don't know how many of you would know the movie Malhari, so for those who probably don't, it's a Bollywood film, so as a result, it is a musical, even though it is otherwise basically like a Braveheart or Gladiator-style film.
Sounds like Bollywood.
And so, there's this, of course, scene that got popular on YouTube, even with people who haven't seen the movie, of the titular character, Malhari, coming in after a successful battle, and him and all of his men, while in armor, do this full, like, dance routine celebrating their victory. And somebody took that and just replaced the audio with a high-pitched anime schoolgirl sound of anime opening. And it works too well in the wrong Uncanny Valley kind of way.
I think I've seen this one, except it was using Devil May Cry music, because
Yeah.
I think I've seen this one using Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry 5.
Oh my
And-
god, this is the cutest pupper ever!
Uh-huh.
Sorry, no sent me his doggo pictures. You were saying, Iden.
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one with Devil May Cry 5. I'm gonna have to... Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Sorry,
Now-
Storm. That's what I have to my left and to my right now.
Let me
Yes.
see if I still have... Let me see if I still have it. Okay. Okay, I do still have it.
Just remember, if you show another source, you need to mute the audio so people don't revert.
All right. So, brace for a little bit of reverb while I get this set up. Because-
Echo!
Indeed. God damn it, computer. Do the goddamn thing. All right, I don't know if this is the one that you're talking about, but and I'm gonna mute Discord real quick while I swap over so that it's not reverbing, because Lady Red is telling me that it's really bad, and I trust her judgment. All right, here we go. Here we go.
There's no sound.
I need to see this movie.
There's no sound.
Hang on.
There's
What?
no sound.
Oh, god damn it, there's no sound. Fuck! I muted the wrong goddamn thing. Hang on.
Well,
I'm dumb.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Here we go. Sorry, everybody. Here we go. Sorry.
Why does this work so well?
I know, right?
It's at least, or maybe it is. I can't be sure, but there's that one Devil May Cry song. The time has come, and so have I.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
I feel like
Man, I fucking wish. I really fucking wish it did. Shit, dude. I would get down for a dance party like that. I suck at dancing and I'd get down for that shit. What was that, love? Chat. Look for the Nakatan music one. I'll have to look for that. I'm not familiar with it. Yes! Fucking Bahubali! Bahubali! Okay, so I have a story about Bahubali. Bahubali is a movie I discovered through fucking memes because... Alright, chat. Yes. If there was ever a thing to discover about Bahubali, there are two scenes that you might have seen if you don't know anything about Bahubali. One is when they have a squad of dudes get flung over a city wall by a palm tree, forming a cannonball of shields, landing, and then starting to fuck up every motherfucker on the other side of the wall. Like, holy shit, it is so awesome that I lament that I never did anything so fucking awesome in a D&D campaign. Holy shit. The other scene, and this is, honestly, the palm tree scene is not where I first learned about Bahubali. The first scene I saw it was titled as, basically, Bollywood Does 300. And it's from the first half of Bahubali. It's the scene where they've got the fucking legion of invading barbarians, and you get the guy that uses the catapults to throw flaming fucking tents at people until they die of being burned to death. And you get the formation of dudes who make a shield wall that is a giant wedge, and they just start stabbing motherfuckers with spears through the caps. I'm like, holy fuck, this is awesome! Yeah. Oh shit, hang on. I forgot to unmute you guys because Lady Red pointed out I am really fucking dumb. Thank you.
Yep. So,
yes, chat, I am all about audio scuff. I am stupid and bad at streaming.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, finishing my point. Well, to state my point for the audience then again. So yeah, if I could work my will, I would have the guys who did either Bahubali or Malhari do a Dynasty Warriors movie. The other alternative is if I ever really wanted to see a movie, well, I do want to see a movie, but based on the story of King David from the Bible, I would have them do it, because anyone who can do that can do a story about a warrior musician.
Indeed, because King David was a fucking bard before anything else. I'm just gonna damage raise this boss to death. Thank you.
Yes, the other one was, Mangal the Rising, and that one's interesting because that's not like a action movie for its own sake. That's big historical period piece drama that is also a musical.
So, Storm, if you like Bahubali, I might want to introduce you to Triple R, which is a historical-ish action drama made by the same guys who did Bahubali, to include the main actor who played Bahubali is the lead in that one as well.
Oh yeah, that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen trailers for it. Also, you exploded.
I just
But yeah.
like this dive.
God damn it!
Well done.
Iden, dive!
Dive, dive, dive! Wah, wah.
Yeah, the other movie is Mongol the Rising, which is a musical about the Sapoy Rebellion.
Yep, sounds right. But yeah, the thing about Bahubali that, oh my god, I almost died again.
Holy shit.
That no, ooh, ooh.
We can't have Iden fighting things and having intelligent thoughts at the same time.
No.
It doesn't work.
No,
I've already
it does not.
look, dude. I already explained once during this stream. I have 2 brain cells. One is overheated. The other is trying its best. Bless it, but it's failing. Just fuck, man. The thing I want to point out about Bahubali. Okay, for those in chat who have not seen Bahubali before, please do, because my first experience with Bahubali was the aforementioned videos I talked about earlier, and then apart from that, my first time watching Bahubali all the way through was New Year's Eve quite some time ago with a bunch of friends. None of us knew what we were getting into. All we knew is that we had a lot of alcohol, we had Bollywood movie, and we had the entire evening. It was a 5 and some change hour marathon, and we had no regrets, because by the end of it, we were all fucking standing up and clapping because holy shit, Bahubali was the best goddamn hero we had ever seen.
Also, that movie has one of the best soundtracks ever.
It has a really good soundtrack. Like, unironically, really strong soundtrack. It also has... It's a Bollywood movie, which means it's a Disney musical masquerading as an action flick. But it works. And everything Bahubali does that is utterly batshit bananas is shit that I wish I had done in a tabletop RPG. Because it's the kind of shit that you would expect a party of players at a D&D table to come up with and do fucking crazy shit with.
It's very much that style, like you read old, mythological stories. And one man in a drunken frenzy held, a bridge against 10,000 kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like, much Dynasty Warriors.
Oh,
such epic.
Oh, yes. One dude did all of the cool shit by doing something that is so pants-shittingly insane that everybody around him is like, holy fuck, you are clearly a god among men, and we need to sit down and fucking bow at your feet, because sweet Jesus, this shit is metal as hell.
Well, and they also have a way of putting into imagery stuff that maybe we're a little too reserved to in the West in a lot of cases. Like, my favorite scene in the entire movie is when he starts helping the enslaved people, or the slaves, lift up the statue.
Yup.
And they're chanting his name instead of the name of the person who it's a statue of.
Yep.
And then you can see in the background as the guy's watching, this statue being raised of him, but someone else's name being chanted, and he sees in his mind's eye the statue of the other man way bigger than him.
Oh yeah, he very much gets fucking statue envy because his ego has been massively impacted.
Yep.
And the big thing to keep in mind is it's the king. It's a golden statue of the king, the size of a skyscraper, that is being erected. The guys who are erecting it, who are raising this golden statue, fucking slip, and it's about to fall and smash into pieces and squish like 100 people, because that's how fucking big it is. And Bahubali shows up, grabs the rope, and single-handedly rallies the people, the masses, to stop it from falling and then pull it back on its feet. And
Mostly to also be in mind that to keep it from falling on people.
yeah. And everybody
one of them-
starts fucking... one of them sees Bahubuli's face. And everybody's like, Bahubali, Bahubali. And they all start fucking chanting. And the king's like, I just felt my dick shrink 3 sizes just because, holy shit, this guy is better than I am. And holy fuck, it sets the tone for Bahubali versus the King so fantastically well. Please continue, Storm. I know I've been kind of stepping on you. I apologize.
Oh no! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These conversations are good. But the oh god, what is it? Sorry, my brain. Oh yes.
My mind.
The other thing is, I'm not going to say what it is because it is a huge spoiler. And I'm not usually big about spoilers. I'm not usually like, oh, don't spoil it. Like, this is one of the few things I would say does not spoil. So, do not spoil. I will not say what it is, but the ending of part 1 was such a kick to the stomach.
It was. So, Bahubali is a movie split into 2 parts. Bahubali is a movie split into 2 parts that take place over the span of about 5 hours. So, it is Bollywood's Lord of the Rings as far as the sheer scope of the movie. And it is about as epic as Lord of the Rings in what it fucking includes. And I'm down for it. But the thing about Bahubali is the first movie starts... Again, I'm not even going to split it in first and second movie. Because they're one movie split into 2 halves. So the movie...
It was 5 hours long, so it had to be 2 movies,
essentially. Yeah. So the movie starts with... In the current day, the movie starts with a woman with a baby. The woman is badly injured, who fords into a river and is being chased by soldiers, and she, like, looks like she's about to die. And the soldier's like, where the fuck did she go? And she appears out of the goddamn water because she basically decided, fuck it, I'm gonna pretend to drown and disappear under the water. The soldier's like, where'd she go? She appears out of nowhere with a baby in one arm, steals the sword off of a soldier with the other, cuts his throat, and stabs the other dude. And I'm like, holy shit, this just started fucking metal as hell. She basically pulls...
That's grandma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She does a baby Moses and gives the baby to the river so that they might live, and dies. And then from there...
You're forgetting a part.
Okay, go on.
As she's trying to cross the river to get the baby to the other side, she realizes she's going to drown. And so by will alone holds the baby up as high as she can.
Oh, yes!
She, even as she drowns, her will is enough to keep her body like that, even as she dies, until somebody can come by and take the baby from her hand, and then her hand sinks into the water.
Yeah. She doesn't just, let the fuck... She doesn't just give the baby to the river. She basically sinks and becomes the single platform for the baby to rest on while everybody else is doing their... while Mama Nature is doing its thing. And then other people show up and find the baby, and they're like, holy shit. Whoever this baby is pretty baller, because this woman just fucking died to keep them alive in the most metal way conceivable. We should probably raise this baby as our own. They raise the baby as their own, and then it just kind of moves into the present day where Bahubali, the baby grows up to Bahubali and does all the things. And then towards about a third of the way through the flick, Bahubali gets into a position where a fuck-off big flashback happens. And then the middle third of the movie is a flashback showing why Bahubali's, fucking forebear was the dude you do not fuck with. At which point, the last third of the movie is modern day Bahubali going, man, that shit was metal as hell, and I am really pissed off because shit ended badly, and I'm gonna fucking do something about it. And he proceeds to go and fuck up every goddamn thing that the bad man has ever set up in his way, because fuck you, I'm goddamn Bahubali.
It's basically Robin Hood meets Count of Monte Cristo, except, you know, more violent and at the same time less creepily dark.
Robin Hood meets
Where's-
Count of
where
Monte
Prince?
Cristo with fucking superpowers. Because
Also,
the dude is goddamn Superman in a lot of ways, except more interesting because, frankly, Superman's fucking boring. He can do everything. And no, until you get to, like, Darkseid, nobody gives a shit. Because who the fuck is gonna fuck with Superman? Nobody fucks with Superman because Superman can do goddamn everything. And then you get Bahubali, where the bad guy is as bad a motherfucker as Bahubali is, and you're like, oh shit, Superman versus evil Superman, suddenly this actually is kind of cool. And so
You
you...
will bow to Zod.
Yeah, well, yeah, except a lot cooler than Zod ever was. Let's be
Yeah.
fucking real with ourselves. Zod was a bit of a kind of dumb fuck. Baladeva, the fucking bad guy from the Bahubali movie, is a bad motherfucker. What was that, love? He is an incredibly good bad guy. And the big reason why Baladeva, the king, is such a good bad guy and thwart to Bahubali is because he was raised with Bahubali's dad. And Bahubali's dad, Bahubali the First, is a bad motherfucker. So basically everything Bahubali does, his dad was also doing. So Baladeva, being as bad a motherfucker as Bahubali, basically, again, is like Superman versus evil Superman, except cooler. Because
So, some good
Superman
news.
didn't do the kind of cool shit that Bahubali did. Because
So, cool
Superman's too
news,
much of a
also-
Boy Scout.
yeah,
It's injustice.
so,
Yeah.
so cool news for you, Iden. Same director, same actors. Bahubali 3 came out about a month ago.
You're fucking kidding me. Holy shit, I know what I'm doing for New Year's. Like, holy shit.
Okay, it didn't come out. It was announced a month ago.
Oh, it was
It's currently in
announced.
production.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
That's
That's
slightly different.
okay.
I
I
sense a
just
movie
went
night
from
coming on.
I went from full mast to half mast. Like, still fucking
Still.
half mast worthy. Like, any kind of Bahubali announcement is automatically grounds for being just half erect
Now,
on its
now
own.
we have an Iden birthday present.
Yes! Holy shit. If fucking Bahubali shows up on my birthday, that will be an amazing birthday present, and I'm down.
But, like, I ended up showing, like, 3 dozen people in the Aux Bahubali for my birthday about a year ago. Before YouTube or Discord started cracking down on the whole streaming YouTube stuff.
Wait, they... what?
It's... I don't know how they can enforce it or not, but it is stated explicitly in the Discord terms of service that if you wish to use YouTube through Discord, you should not stream it. You have to use the Watch Together feature. Now, again, I don't know how they'll enforce that, but given that the Aux is a publicly available server, we don't want to
Yeah. No.
that.
I mean, admittedly, I have a copy of Bahubali because it's that fucking good that I'm like, fuck this shit, I want a copy of this because this is awesome.
Yep.
So,
But yeah.
I'm not really overly worried about that, but that is slightly disappointing.
I did post in the chat here, Bahubali is 300 times God of War to the power of Conan or the Barbarian.
Yeah, I can get behind that description. With Disney musical added to the mix. Because that dude has some fucking dance moves.
Aw, yeah.
And Bahubuli's second half in the in medias res bit where he is courting his wife. Like, whole fuck, man. The swan boat. It's a ship that is patterned like a swan that has wings that goes fucking flying, and I'm like, holy shit, man. This is really
about right.
fucking cool.
Also, let it be known that whenever the reason I say God of War is that whenever the name Shiva is mentioned, this like God of War kind of soundtrack of like starts playing in the background.
Yeah. Admittedly, Bahubali is a lot more reverent to the gods than Kratos ever was.
Oh, yeah.
By a
That's not particularly hard.
massive margin. God damn it!
That's lava, man.
Yeah, she wasn't supposed to appear in the lava. She was supposed to appear over it and double jump.
You silly Billy.
I believe your aim is slightly off.
You're not wrong. I am trying very hard to bum rush my way to the last boss and kill the crap out of him, because we're at less than 10 minutes until I need to hand this over to Squick so that he can
Indeed.
do Squick things, which
What you're
admittedly,
really trying to do very hard is multitask, and you're not very good at it.
you're not wrong.
We are absorbing the brain cell and taking its attention.
UNC Samurai, you and Whack are both.
There we go. To the boss.
Just ate the damage and went, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to the last boss because I don't care. We've unlocked the next ending, I'm pretty sure, by killing the hunters. I want to see it, and then we're going to be done for the night.
Yeah.
Cookie, that's great. This is not a speed run. This is the speed nun.
Speed Nun. It's like Speed Racer, except evil.
Here we go.
And Milkalicious,
Here goes
apparently.
Speed Nun.
I am the nun, my milk is delicious.
Oh my
Oh, I don't
god.
like milkshake.
Okay,
Storm,
quote,
we will not charge you for that milkshake.
quote that, please. Quote that, please.
Somebody quote that, please. Ninja Turtle, I assign you. As would I.
I forgot to equip the shield. Fuck. Ow. Ow. Shit.
Right.
Ow, ow, ow. Get away from the tongue.
Preferably, yes.
Just letting Squick know that we're mid-boss fight, he said, take the time we need.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
And then following this will be Squick, Ether, myself, and possibly someone else heck dipping. By which I mean hell diving.
Oh, nice. Going for more calamari, I take it?
I do not think I'm going to beat this boss fight.
We believe in you,
Nope.
Fine.
Okay, fuck it. We're not doing the boss fight. So, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a lot of things you could be doing tonight. And for some reason, oh Jesus, we're at 76 of you people. Why? Of all the things you
Listen.
could be doing, you're hanging out with dumb fucks like us. I don't understand it, but I do appreciate it. Thank you for
And
coming
I
out.
do it fun.
And remember, we value your time more than you do, apparently.
Indeed. Thank you for coming out. For those of you who are here for the stream of consciousness, thank you for tolerating my, bizarre brain meat. For everybody else, thank you for coming out, and I hope you have a very pleasant Thursday. Next time we'll see you will be after Christmas. For those who celebrate it, Merry Christmas. For those who don't, I hope you have a happy holiday of choice. And, it's that time of year. Be cool to each other.
Yeah.
Until
Be
then,
excellent to each other, folks.
yeah.
Thank you
Be
all.
good.
And
And
party
if you're
on,
not good,
dudes.
be good at it and don't name it after us.
Exactly.
Oh, also, Samurai, please sling me that link after you do the highlights. I need them.
Okay, not pup date.
What, for gun bacon?
No. For the rants.
And just remember, from the
Oh.
goddamn moon!